out a man's location is to find out what woman they're around, because those women are usually dropping all type of breadcrumbs to lead you directly to that man. You get what I'm saying? Some people thought it was her, and people was like, yo, how did they know that this guy was going to be there? And we later found out
All right, y'all
that it
boys,
was
give me 10 minutes. 10 minutes to get started. Y'all can just watch this. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
a family.
Thank y'all
It
for
was the
being here.
Troner
My
family.
bad again.
Troner.
I forgot the music was on, so that's my fault. I will take that L. I was wondering why the hell's nobody joining the stream. I'm like, that's why. So, all right, thank you guys. I'm like, oh, it's because I named my freaking title Trump. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I don't think they care about that. He's the president.
PNB Rock.
So I just
They it was literally
like I'm a fan.
this is the father,
Shout out though.
and the son, they wouldn't show the son because the son was
Really not,
17.
but-
By the way, the son, I believe, was sentenced to
could be.
juvenile life,
I'll be back.
which means
10 minutes.
so the dad got 30 years. The dad got 30 years. The son got I believe, let me see. The son, okay, actually there's a press release. The son didn't get too much. I think he only got juvenile life, which means he's going to be out in 26. Okay, now we also heard about a third defendant, right? Tremont Jones, and we didn't know who that was, but we're gonna get into who that was, and we're gonna get into a lot more information about that particular case. Okay, so yeah, give me one second. Right, yeah. So he's convicted. He's doing 30, and let me just pull up what the son got. I think he's a junior, so I think it's Freddie Lee Trone son sentence. He got 30, and then his son, what did his son get? His son got like something really light. Really, really light. Now, obviously, you know, I've spoken on this before. The reason why you have 16, 17-year-olds and 15-year-olds doing a lot of these crimes, they know even if they kill someone, the laws on the books in certain state is going to say that it's unlawful to punish them like an adult, which means even though they take someone's life, you can't punish them by giving them life in prison. You kind of you could give them juvenile life, and juvenile, that sentence ends at like 23 or something like that. Let me just see if I can find the son. All right, the father's got convicted to 31 years. And where was... Hold on. By the way, hold on. Let me see. Where did the son get convicted to? Does anyone know? Yeah, it's a reason why, you know, I mean, I don't try to get political and nothing like that. That's why we gotta be happy Trump back up in the office, man. Really, it's democratic rule, period. Like, Democrats treat children or treat people that are minors, like, even if they kill somebody, oh, they're just a child. You know what I mean? Which I'm vehemently against, right? Murder is murder. I don't give a fuck who did it, right? And to me, a 16-year-old being able to make that decision of I'm gonna take a life versus an 18-year-old, I don't see the difference. So I think they both should, you know what I mean, throw the book at them. But, you know, in certain of these places, they treat people with baby gloves. Okay, the father got convicted. What is this? Okay. Jury finds man guilty of. I'm trying to find what he. Yeah, they're not gonna do too much reporting on it because the dude was 17, even though he's over 17 now. Does anybody know what he got convicted of? Or what's his name? Okay, we're gonna watch a video anyway, so we're gonna figure it out. I believe it's like 6 years, like just like the underage kid in the Pop Smoke shooting. They give him like 6 years, like, which is ridiculous, right? If I'm somebody who's up to some bullshit, and especially this is why gangs exist, right? You know, obviously this was a gang situation, but if you realize there's laws on the books that say if you're over 18 and you kill someone, you do 30 years, 40 years, 50 years life. But if you recruit somebody who you could indoctrinate via a gang or something else, in this case, it's just a father and a son. You let the YNs, you let them do the crime, right? You let them do the killings, the shootings, the robberies, because the max they'll get is 6 years. It kind of makes sense, right? So that's a big loophole that's in the system. However, 3 people involved. The Tremont. Let me look at it. Tremont Jones, PNB Rock. We didn't know who he was at the time, but he was sentenced, I believe, to 12 years. Let me see. Yeah, he was sentenced to 12 years on several robbery charges. Okay. Now, I say that to say, and just give me 1 second, let me pull up this documentary. There's a new kind of like mini documentary. It's about like 25 minutes in length, so you guys are gonna have to like bear with me a bit. But we're gonna get through this. It's gonna give us a lot of very valuable information, right? And essentially, here it is. So there's a true crime series that kind of went and did all the work to give us body cam and also the moments we missed. Including some very unfortunate moments, like, for example, the moments when the girlfriend found out that PNB Rock had passed away. So let's start watching this a bit, all right?
Special edition of True Crime News. He was a rising hip-hop star from Philadelphia who performed with Ed Sheeran and told police...
Okay. I don't want to get to...
Before seeing surveillance video of the crime as it unfolded, the father and son suspects trying to cover their tracks. Was it pre-planned or a robbery gone wrong? I sit down with the lead prosecutor to get exclusive news.
Wow, the prosecutor was involved? Usually sometimes prosecutors, they'll give a statement, but they won't do too much with interviews for like media.
Details.
He sets it on fire blocks away from his residence and walks back home.
What PNB Rock's fiance, the mother of his daughter, told police after he was murdered right in front of her. And there's finally justice for PNB Rock. Your daily source for true crime starts right now. Shot and killed while having lunch with his fiance here in Los Angeles. Today, True Crime News has exclusive, never before seen videos and interviews that shed new light on what really happened that day. A camera lens is trained on a restaurant parking lot and also inside. This footage recording in real time a major heist and murder about to go down. A spontaneous stop at an iconic Los Angeles restaurant collides with gold, greed, and bullets, ending in carnage and one of the East Coast rising rap stars lying in a pool of blood.
He was a guest in our community and was gunned down by a cowardly act.
He was PNB Rock, a Philadelphia rapper with a loyal following and a taste for extravagance. His real name was Rakim Allen, but he fashioned his stage name after the streets where he grew up.
PNB Rock was paying homage to his neighborhood, and Pastorius and Bainton was the areas of the streets in which he lived on. So he came up with the name PNB Rock.
Featured in major music magazines like Rolling Stone's 10 New Artists You Need to Know and XXL's freshman class of 2017.
As an artist, he straddled the fence between R&B and rap, and that's something that a lot of people couldn't do.
R&B historian Tyrone Dubois says...
Okay, I'm going to try to get to the incident, actually, okay? I'm not trying to skip through, but, you know, you guys can watch the whole thing in full there.
His brother's death on X sharing, it ain't right. But he'd push past the grief and pain through music.
He started off selling out of his trunk and then becoming noticed and observed.
PNB landed a record deal and launched hit songs like Issues, which showcases his love of expensive jewelry. As the money poured in, the rapper often showed off the rewards by posting to social media, mostly highlighting his love for expensive jewelry.
No P&B on top. Yeah.
A love that would ultimately cost him his life.
That's Thursday.
Not for bragging, but for, celebrating yourself, celebrating your wealth, celebrating the success that you've made in the industry, which I do believe made him an instant target at that particular time.
It was September 12th, 2022. P&B Rock and his fiancée, Stephanie Sibunhung, who is the mother of his daughter, stop at the iconic Roscoe's in South LA.
He had 2 watches, several chains, rings on his fingers, and these are not just costume jewelry. Chains that, do gain attention.
For those who may not know, where they chose to eat is not a celebrity haunt. This is where you go when you want to fly under the radar.
Absolutely. I said, quite frankly, $500,000 worth of reasons to come and take advantage of this young man.
P&B Rock and Stephanie had been partners for years, visiting LA for a business meeting and to celebrate an engagement party for fellow rap star T Grizzly, where the partiers compared their assets on social media posts.
Come on, man. AP's rollies. Yeah.
But P&B Rock and Stephanie dressed down to head to Roscoe's, and Stephanie had raised concerns about him wearing so much jewelry in a restaurant. He declined, telling her it's in God's hands. This surveillance footage shows P&B Rock and Stephanie walking in. It's lunchtime, 12:28 p.m. As they wait, a man seated to the right fist bumps the rapper, but the couple is quickly taken to a table. The waitress can later be seen bringing their food. Stephanie posts a photo of their meal to Instagram, geotagging the restaurant's South LA location.
Now, real quick, and I'll just point this out.
Their meal to Instagram.
Now, I do think a lot of people owe his girlfriend, Stephanie, an apology. It's clear that she wasn't the person that was responsible for the chain of events that led to his death. But I don't think anyone should apologize for chastising, and not necessarily her, but chastising the habit of women, men, or anybody else when you go out with someone who is known posting locations. We just got to be honest. So it's not her fault for this situation, but to be honest, this habit of I have to show y'all where I'm at and what I'm eating is something that's very pervasive among certain people, and that shit cannot be co-signed. It cannot be co-signed. It's like, I'm telling you, the best way to find a nigga is to find the girl he's fucking. So that's just something where, yes, we shouldn't blame her for his death because that had nothing to do with it. But that behavior of posting your location when you know who you're with, that's not cool neither. We just got to point that out. And both things could be true.
Geotagging the restaurant's South LA location. But what they don't know, outside in the parking lot, a plot is being hatched to rob the rapper of the $500,000 in jewelry that he's wearing.
Although it was 12:30, I think this was like a Tuesday. This was not a day that you would think that you need to keep your head on the swivel or be alert to crime or someone trying to jack me, rob me, steal from me.
But at 1:16 p.m., a gunman walks inside ready to score.
There was some sort of verbal exchange at this point.
At 1:17 p.m., the unarmed security guard notices the commotion and flees. Seconds later, P&B Rock is shot. His fiancée, Stephanie, restaurant patrons, and employees watch in horror. Others flee. 1:22 p.m. LAPD officers arrive on the scene within 5 minutes. They attempt to...
Oh my God, you can kind of see here that they kind of put little filters over it, but there's a lot of blood. You could tell like he's shot. He's kind of probably like moving around kind of queasy because probably can't breathe. Probably, I forgot where he got shot at. They're probably going to tell us. But there's a lot of blood on the ground. So by the time police get there, this is a body cam. By the time police get there, there's a lot of blood already there.
save the rapper, who is still breathing. 3 bullets have ripped through his chest and back. The crime scene, a mix of blood, jewels, and the gun P&B Rock had stored in his belt, resting on the table.
Now, this is info we didn't know. P&B Rock had a gun himself. And when you now know that, because we're trying to reconstruct what probably happened, and I know some of y'all hoodmans in here act like y'all did millions of robberies or got robbed a million times, but I'm just thinking logically here. We know that the guy, the young kid, comes in. You see how he's walking with like intention, like, yo, he clearly knows exactly where he's at. You know, they don't show it to see if someone kind of goes in to look to make sure they know where he's sitting at. So he walks square in and he's almost pulling already. And he's pointing the gun at them saying, yo, give it. Let me go back a little bit to show. Okay. So this is the front door camera right here, right? Okay. Okay. So this is the front of the place, right? He goes to sit right here. Y'all can see it right here. Y'all see my mouse? He goes to sit right here. This is the front door, right? The guy who comes in later, he's not looking around to see where they at. He knows exactly where they're at, right? Okay, next thing. You see when P&B Rock walks in. And by the way, this is another thing I was trying to tell you. Again, we all owe his fiance, and I empathize with her grief. We owe her an apology for even insinuating that maybe that location being posted has something to do with his death. However, as I keep saying, we will never, us as men, well, I don't know if you guys ever been in a place where your head got to be on a swivel. I don't like going out. When I go out with women, I like to have security because you can't do both. You can't keep your head on a swivel and have fun with her. She want all your attention. If you just sitting at a table looking around like, yo, wait, who that over there? Like, if you doing that, first of all, you look pussy. Number 2, like, she wants you to be all eyes on her because women lack awareness. I'm going to give you a case in point. Again, we're not blaming this woman, but this is exactly why the idea of you posting a location, whether it's the reason why something happens or not, is bad. When P&B Rock walks in, she's looking at this guy who, I don't know if he's like a security guard there and this maybe some type of server or something like that. P&B Rock is automatically noticing everything else going on around. He notices a guy who probably, listen, I've seen this a million times. When you start to get a little popular, you learn about the double take. When you walk somewhere and somebody hits you with a double take, their mind just said, wait, ain't that so-and-so? So now you don't know if that person likes you, hates you. He been tweeting at you for 2 years saying, when I see him, I'm going to kill him. So you have to be very cognizant of it. I guarantee his girl, none of that's on her mind. No disrespect to her. She's just there. P&B notices him. The guy probably says something. You're going to see him go for the fist bump. His girl is oblivious to this. She don't give a fuck. She's just thinking, I'm about to have dinner. I'm about to have lunch with Bae. I'm about to post it on my gram. These bitches be like, yo, this is really important, right? Look, he does this to somebody else. She doesn't look the nigga direction. I'm just talking about having your head on a swivel here, people. She's on her phone. She's just thinking, okay, what am I going to get off the menu? He's already has to be so much on point. That's another reason why I don't like going out with women if I have to be drunk. You need somebody to watch it back because the woman definitely going to lead you to death, right? Again, I'm not saying this woman did anything. I don't think she did anything. But we're talking about the precautions that probably were almost instinctual for P&B Rock that she probably didn't, think about at the time. And that's kind of normal for women, right? So he daps this guy. You're going to later, or he pounds this guy. You're going to later realize that this is a guy who allegedly is the guy who gives the drop up, right? So cool. That happened.
Quickly taken to a table.
They bring him over here, right?
The waitress can later be seen bringing their food. Stephanie posts a photo of their meal to Instagram, geotagging the restaurant's South LA location. But what they don't know, outside in the parking lot, a plot is being hatched to rob the rapper of the $500,000 in jewelry that he's wearing.
Although it was 12:30, I think this was like a Tuesday. This was not a day that you would think that you need to keep your head on the swivel or be alert to crime or someone trying to jack me, rob me, steal from me.
But at 1:16 p.m., a gunman walks inside.
No, somebody says it wasn't a robbery. Dude shot him because he was scared. This is what I was trying to tell y'all. Okay, yeah, I kind of cut myself short. Okay, his head is on a swivel already. Now, this happens a lot. This happens a lot. I hire security, and I like hiring security when I go out. I got a concealed carry. I could damn near carry in every state. Also, a lot of times, if you see me, I do have a gun. I'll tell everybody that now. I do have a gun. I'm licensed to carry, brother. That doesn't mean you're completely protected or Teflon. You get what I'm saying? Again, it's a line of defense, hopefully self-defense, but now you're eating with your lady. You're focused on her. And also, it goes by your demeanor, right? Let's look at the logistics. He got the gun kind of tucked here. The dude who is a 17-year-old kid, he's a little bit nervous, I would imagine, comes to rob him. I don't know if he gives the chain up or he says no. But now that I hear that he has a gun, and this is the other side of having a gun, right? When you have a gun, maybe you trying to reach for the gun will get you shot. Let's be honest, right? Because when you're going to hear later how quickly the kid shot him. It seems like he almost like verbally said, fuck out of here, I'm not giving it to you. And as soon as that happened, and he may have reached, the dude shot him. So I do want to, for us legal people who carry guns, it is a good thing to have a gun, but you also have to realize that could get you shot, right? You think, oh, I got a gun, I'm going to just reach and go get it. Yeah, nobody going to sit there and let you reach and get your gun. You know what I'm saying? So, again, that's the context of them saying they found a gun on PNB Rock, because there's some people who feel I'm not lacking, which means I'm untouchable or I won't die. That don't mean that at all, right?
Ready to score.
There was some sort of verbal exchange at this point.
At 1-7.
Yeah, look at how he's walking up, right? Look at how he's walking up.
Score.
There was some sort of verbal exchange at this point.
At 1-7.
It looks like his hand's stretched out already, right? Like he's already like trying to say, yo, give me the shit now. So he's walking here. Now, give me 1 second.
Am I sounding like that?
I wish they released the raw body cam footage, but I think I got it. I think this is PNB Rock. I think this is Lady. You can't really see it too well. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm going to tell you why I'm saying this. And chat, I'm so much playing Monday morning quarterback. Please don't think I'm MacGyver. Don't think I'm that nigga who say, they got a gun pointed to your head, just like do this and do that. I'm not that person. Don't think I'm like, well, what's the other nigga from Taken? I'm not saying none of that, right? I'm not saying none of that. So I do want to say all my commentary here is just kind of analyzing what we see in post, but I can't really tell. I'm not saying I would have done anything different either, right?
PM.
Okay, here we go.
As they wait, a man seated to the right.
Okay, cool. So he sees the guy.
Fist bumps the rapper, but the couple is quickly taken to a table.
All right, now this is important. Right here.
Waitress can later be seen bringing their food. Stephanie posts a photo of their meal.
Okay, now the reason why I paused it here and I was trying to see, I can't see though, right? This is really grainy. I can't really see what's what. I'm gonna tell you why. Because again, we are Monday morning quarterbacking it. We're not saying nobody's wrong or like PNB is wrong or how we reacted or whatever, but let's think about when the guy comes up. Now, you've been in a restaurant. You're in a little booth thing, and you have one chair, a table, then the other chair. If the guy comes this way, he came over PNB's shoulder, so PNB is already blindsided. Do you get what I'm saying? As opposed to if PNB is on the other side, he would see anybody walking up from the door. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, that could matter a lot, too. That could matter a lot in terms of you kind of seeing somebody like, you know, like, it's just peripheral vision, just kind of having like, yo, that nigga look a little weird. He coming in here, he frantic, he whatever. Now he pulling. Now you might just be like, what the fuck? As opposed to somebody just walk over your shoulder, and now you're looking up like, what the fuck? Now, I know some people specifically, when they go to restaurants, and I kind of like that too, I like to sit where I can see the door. You got to want to see the door. See who come in, who going out. You know what I mean? My back to the wall, know where the exit's at, or like a back place you can run, and then you want to be able to see the door. Now, again, that sounds mad tactical because you're just going out to eat with your girl. And trust me, your girl ain't thinking about a fucking thing. You know what she probably thinking? We argued 2 nights ago. This is you trying to make it right. Yeah, get your bitch ass up in here and eat dinner with me or lunch with me to make me feel good type shit. Because for whatever reason, women just love shit like this to make them feel good, okay? Trust me. A nigga will order DoorDash till it... That's me. Till they die. I've never seen a nigga be like, let's just go to Carbone. Fuck no. They do it to impress. You know what I mean? We all do it to impress. It's all good.
Meal to Instagram, geotagging the restaurant's South LA location. But what they don't know, outside in the parking lot, a plot is being hatched to
Okay.
rob the rapper of the $500,000 in jewelry that he's wearing.
Although it was 12:30, I think this was like a Tuesday. This was not a day that you would think that you need to keep your head on the swivel or be alert to crime or someone trying to jack me, rob me, steal from me.
But at 1:16 p.m., a gunman
Yeah, you can see how he's walking, right? You can see how that boy walking.
walks inside, ready to score.
Also, another thing, I know I'm like, chat, I can't help it, bro. It's the cop in me. And I'm like, just relax. It's a joke. You know, I analyze things extra heavy. Niggas we know, if you see a nigga walk in and he holding his pocket or holding like around his crotch, you think he got a gun, right? And they don't show the bigger picture of him or the bigger video of him walking in, the kid. But look.
Or be alert to crime or someone
You're going to
trying
see. He looks like he's holding some shit. Look.
to jack me, rob me, steal from me.
But at once,
Look, see? Yeah, you can tell. He got it. Yeah, you can tell. Somebody already holding. Somebody said that's that YN walk. Yeah, you're damn right. Well, first of all, and that's another thing too. So 2022, are we almost out of COVID? We're like almost out of COVID. We're almost out of COVID, but I ain't gonna lie, that walk, you know what? You know why this walk is very emblematic? Half of these niggas don't have belts on. Okay? They sagging like a motherfucker, and then if you put a gun now in their waistband or their pocket, that sags the pants down even more. So they trying to hold it, and usually there's one in the head, so they trying to hold it in a way that they don't shoot themselves. You get what I'm saying? So
16 p.m.
Yeah, you can see.
A gunman walks inside, ready to score.
And then he pulls out. Okay.
There was some sort of verbal exchange at this point.
At 1:17 p.m., the unarmed security guard notices the commotion.
Wait, what the fuck? This was the security. Yo, what's the point of, with all due respect, I'm not trying to get on no Trump shit, Andrew Tate shit or nothing, but I be going to my bank and I see, well, actually, no. Not in my area, because there ain't no security in my area. You don't do this type of shit where I live at. But where I used to live at a part of New Jersey that I remember I went there, like, I remember even going there, I'm like, yo, niggas robbed the bank. I'm like, I didn't even know bank robberies were still a thing. Anyway, they put a security there, okay? They put a security there. My nigga, they got a chick in just an outfit. And I'm looking, I'm like, they got mace, a whistle. Nigga, this shit is Friday after next. This shit is crazy. What the fuck is this? Yo, what's the point of a security if they don't got a gun? What do you think, somebody's gonna make a finger gun to rob this place? You think people gonna make a monkey face? No, nigga. You better have a gun. What the hell? The security ran, bruh.
Keep your head on the swivel or be alert to crime or someone trying to jack me, rob me, steal from me.
But at 1:16 p.m., a gunman walks inside, ready to score.
There was some.
Now look at this. Sorry.
At 1:16 p.m., a
Right here.
gunman
Hold on.
walks inside,
Oh my God.
ready to score.
Look, the gunman walks right past the security. The security's sitting here with his feet crossed. First of all, if the security got his feet crossed, that's a fucking problem. You don't got no gun and you got your feet crossed. You must think shit is sweet. Sound like he got the itis. It's 116. He may have just ate. He's just chilling here. First of all, this is the bullshit that some of these hood spots do. If the security is in like one of them vests that's meant for distress in the road, this shit ain't meant for no security guard. You don't even got a shirt that says security. You don't got like a standard black shirt that says security. You just got like one of them vests that look like you're doing road work. Oh, hell no. So anyway, he walks right past the security.
There was some sort of verbal exchange at this point.
At 1:17
Look how he turned around.
p.m.
Look, yo, he don't even get up and be like, let me try to secure. Look, he heads straight for the door.
The unarmed security guard noticed.
Oh my God. Oh, looked like a shot got fired really quickly. Oh no, that's important, Chad. I know, I'm butchering the fuck out of this video. I'm gonna tell you why that's important. If that video played in real time and it shows he walks up and in 5 seconds he pulls the trigger, it appears that, if you're asking me, PNB started to reach. Must have. He had to start to reach. Had to. Because you're not even giving the nigga a chance to give you the shit. Or to, all right, cool. Say he say no and you try to intimidate him more, just pop, like instantly, right? Yeah, so the security heard a bullet, and if it's that quick, it must be that PNB started to reach.
I think this was like a Tuesday. This was not a day that you would think that you need to keep your head.
Either that or it's a hit, right? But we're going to imagine that it's just not a hit because the dude does take the chains.
On the swivel or be alert to crime or someone trying to jack me, rob me, steal from me.
But at 1:16 p.m., a gunman walks inside ready to score.
There was some sort of verbal exchange at this point.
At 1:17 p.m., the unarmed security guard notices the commotion and flees. Seconds later, PNB Rock is shot. His fiancée, Stephanie, restaurant patrons, and employees watch in horror. Others flee. 1:22 p.m., LAPD officers arrive on the scene within...
Wow, okay. 5 minutes they got there.
In 5 minutes, they attempt to save the rapper, who is still breathing. 3 bullets have ripped through his chest and back. The crime scene, a mix of blood, jewels, and the gun PNB Rock had stored in his belt, resting on the table. Standing in the doorway of Roscoe's, a traumatized Stephanie carries her phone, but as she runs to join PNB Rock in the ambulance, LAPD officers escort her to their car. Stephanie is soon at headquarters answering questions.
Just want to know if he's alright.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you, and somebody pointed this out to me. Yeah, by the way, let me say, if I get, you know who I was talking to? I'll get him on here. I guess AJ, I didn't want to watch this until I got on stream. AJ watches, so like I'm in the Discord, and last night the nigga comes in and kind of spoils a lot for me. Yo, AJ, is AJ around? I know he's around somewhere. Let me get him in here. Because I remember he brought this point up to me. What the fuck? Is that AJ on? Somebody just add AJ in Discord and tell him to join my channel. Anyway. I remember he said to me last night, he said, this was very cold of the LAPD. They wouldn't let the girlfriend ride with her man, her baby father, fiance really, to the hospital. They essentially just they've just dragged her to get interrogated. And they're like, you could interrogate her later. And at first I was like, nah, maybe they thought she's involved, this and third. And I'm like, actually, there's no way they thought she's involved, right? I thought this was rather cold. Like, they should have allowed her to go to the hospital at least initially. Even if, I get it, they want to ask her some questions. Like, hey, y'all had beef with nobody. Hey, did anyone threaten y'all recently? But to have her hold up in a interrogation room when the father of her child, her fiance, is potentially fighting for his life, it's absolutely cruel. I do think it's cruel. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Can Can we call the hospital to see if he's okay?
And she's in an interrogation room basically saying, hey, yo, could y'all call the hospital to see if he's okay? And, like, I could imagine they're just trying to ask questions. Yeah, that's kind of cold. Yeah, that's definitely kind of cold.
We're back now with more of our
Seemingly, they were treating her like, maybe like a suspect more than anything.
exclusive investigation into the murder of Philadelphia rapper P&B Rock.
Yeah, she's a witness, Chad. I get it. And that's what my initial thought was. Yes, she is a witness. But then you think about the humanity side of it. It's not like she's going anywhere, right? If anything, like maybe, you know, she can't be in the actual ambulance vehicle, but bring her to the hospital and then interrogate. You can interrogate her later. That's what I'm thinking, right? Especially if she's a witness and not a suspect.
LAPD is on scene at Roscoe's in South LA, where bullets had been flying just minutes before.
No.
Philadelphia rapper P&B Rock has been shot 3 times and is barely holding on, as seen in exclusive footage obtained by True Crime News.
Wow.
Officers pull the rapper's distraught fiancée back as she appears to reach for an item on the floor, later revealed to be P&B's diamond pendant from his necklace. As cops work the scene, word quickly spreads. P&B Rock was dead, and the questions begin.
A murder occurred following a posting on Instagram or social media. The posting of that may have led to these individuals learning where he was at.
Social media users immediately start blaming Stephanie's geotagged Instagram post showing her meal.
By the way, it's also, you know, it's also natural for people to come to that conclusion. Not only did reports kind of like mention that posting, but we think about the Pop Smoke situation, which a lot of people thought that, oh, his location was given up by him posting a bag or a receipt from a store that had the Airbnb he was staying at, right? Remember, this is also LA crime that's being done to a non-LA person, and this is why they're thinking like that, right?
It's my fault. Oh my God.
Stephanie blames herself, as seen in this police interview video hours after the murder.
When I sit down to eat, I see it. And it was low key. There wasn't no one in there. When we posting the chicken and the waffles.
This is unfortunately happening way too often.
Just 2 years earlier, New York rapper Pop Smoke was robbed and killed in the Hollywood Hills after thieves learned his location from a social media post. Nicki Minaj posting on X, after Pop Smoke, there's no way we as rappers or our loved ones are still posting locations to our whereabouts.
Stephanie, I wouldn't sit here and blame yourself. You guys did wrong too. That's a lot of jewelry on.
Yeah, I told him to take it off.
As Stephanie replays the tragic moments for cops, she is pleading to understand what happened to P&B.
My text messages, everybody's saying sorry for your loss. What is the media saying? Is he okay?
Nearly a minute passes.
I'm sorry.
He passed away.
Who did?
Wow. Now, by the way, very sentimental moment, and I don't want to, you know, kind of ruin it by saying what I want to say, but it might. Oh no, she told that nigga to take the jewelry off. They were both dripping, bro. You know what I mean? She had the chrome heart pants on, a nice, you know, she got an expensive purse. She had on some jewelry, maybe not as much. I don't know if she's saying, babe, take that off. But okay, she might have. Never know. Still not her fault, clearly.
Are you serious?
Yes. Okay.
So this is unfortunately how she found out about the death of P&B while being in the interrogation room. I guess people are texting her like, yo, sorry for your loss. And she's like, wait, he died? And they unfortunately tell her, yeah, he died.
She appears to be in shock.
I'm very sorry. Do you have people out here? that's gonna be by your side.
He was alright.
But as cops continue their questions, they soon learn from Stephanie herself someone in the restaurant that day seemed suspicious after spotting P&B's bling.
How did they know you guys were in there? Besides the posting of anything.
Felt like he got set up.
Before long, the deputy DA confirms their investigation shows P&B was set up, and Stephanie's post had nothing to do with it.
In that photograph was only the food. There wasn't an arm or jewelry or any type of wearable items, nothing.
Now, Deputy DA, don't be facetious here. Let me tell you this. If somebody wants to get you, they're gonna follow your girl. They know most times your girl is out with you. You get what I'm saying? Now, a very narcissistic woman is gonna think, oh no, this guy, he just think I'm hot. No. He's trying to track your man. Right? Like any easy, like when you know, sometimes rappers, I know rappers that don't post, but they're fucking with this girl or that girl or this other girl. And when those people post that they're backstage of somewhere or they're post that they're at certain clubs, you be like, oh, you with that nigga. Like you kind of know what it is, right? So this whole thing talking about, oh, she posted the location, but nobody knew he was there. Is like, she's his fiance, his baby mother. What do you think him posting that does?
Valuable on the post that could not have given enough time to orchestrate a plan.
Instead, it all started with a man named Tremont Jones. Does anybody know who they are when they walk in?
Immediately, Tremont Jones, the gentleman who was sitting right inside the door that fist bumped P&B Rock, knew who he was. Tremont Jones loiters at the Roscoe's. That's just his hangout spot.
They're backstage of somewhere or they're post that they're at certain clubs, you'd be like, oh, you with that nigga. Like you kind of know what it is, right? So this whole thing talking about, oh, she posted the location, but nobody knew he was there. Is like, she's his fiance, his baby mother. What do you think him posting that does?
Valuable on the post that could not have given enough time to orchestrate a plan.
Instead, it all started with a man named Tremont Jones. Does anybody know who they are when they walk in?
Immediately, Tremont Jones, the gentleman who was sitting right inside the door that fist bumped P&B Rock, knew who he was. Tremont Jones loiters at the Roscoe's. That's just his hangout spot.
Detectives soon gathered hours of surveillance video that pieces together exactly what happened in the minutes leading up to P&B's murder and after. From the moment Tremont walks outside, he alerts another man named Freddie Trone to come to Roscoe's. Prosecutors say they acted like two old-school gangsters. So how is it that Tremont Jones tells Freddie Trone who and what is going on?
The information was relayed, who and what, and the opportunity to get maybe $500,000 is sitting inside this restaurant.
It wasn't the first time P&B was targeted in LA. He talked about it with podcaster DJ Akademiks over a week before.
Y'all be knowing I'm in these things.
For the Roscoe shooting.
You know, bro, somebody tried me on Fairfax, like mid-pandemic.
Gangsters out there on Fairfax?
LA is like they bold.
At Roscoe's, surveillance cameras record Freddie Trone arriving in the parking lot. He chats with Jones.
They're speaking, and at this point is where
I think this is him in the white.
My position is that the conspiracy was triggered.
Trone leaves, but quickly returns with his own 17-year-old son.
The son is dropped off. He exits the rear driver's side, and he has a full face covering and this very distinctive purple Fruity Pebbles shirt.
Cops say Tremont Jones stays outside as the teen brushes past him.
Once he's inside, Tremont Jones knows plan is in action. And at that point, we were seconds away from seeing a muzzle flash captured inside a very grainy camera inside Roscoe's.
Oh, that's when the shot got fired. Okay. Oh, so it looked like he did reach. I think he reached for the jewelry too.
Stephanie recounts the horrifying minute-by-minute details when the 17-year-old approaches them.
As soon as he walked in, he pointed the gun at his stomach. He said, "Give me all that, I'll shoot you right now." And he just started shooting him. He took his rings off, necklaces off, took his 2 watches off, and he made me take my watch off. He said, "Give me that right now, I swear to."
That's the part of it that told me, I was like, hey, again, I want no hate towards this woman. She's actually a victim in this. She deserves all the apologies for people thinking that she set this up. But remember when she said, "Oh, I told him don't wear all that jewelry." Well, you got your watch on and shit like that. You got jewelry on because they robbed you too. They ain't like they just robbed him and you came there bare with no jewelry. You had on jewelry too. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Whatever.
God, I'll shoot you in the head. It's so scary.
Before he flees, the teenage gunman can be seen snatching diamond jewelry from P&B's body. Prosecutors say the gunman's dad, Freddie Trone, was outside in a waiting car and all the suspects made a quick getaway. Rapper P&B Rock was only 30 years old when he was shot to death during a robbery. We continue now with our exclusive investigation into his murder. In Philadelphia, fans of rapper P&B Rock gather in the neighborhood where he grew up, dancing to his music and celebrating his life.
We got the whole city mad, they know we did it, we standing on murder business.
And Los Angeles police are on the trail of his killers. This surveillance video shows Freddie Trone and his teenage son walking near their apartment minutes after the shooting. The son has changed clothes and not long after tosses a bag into a dumpster.
You think they threw away their clothes that would have all sorts of incriminating evidence?
As far as the shooter, yes.
Early the next morning, cops say Freddie Trone leaves the apartment and torches the getaway car. The same car seen picking up the hitman at Roscoe's.
So the car is the Buick Enclave. He sets it on fire blocks away from his residence and walks back home.
Investigators learn the car is registered to Freddie's wife, Chantel Trone. Soon, Chantel and the suspected 17-year-old son and gunman are arrested.
She got tatted on her face, Miss Trump. Sounds like an upstanding citizen to me. I don't think she got. Did she get prosecuted?
Enclave. He sets it on fire blocks away from his residence and walks back home.
Investigators learn the car is registered to Freddie's wife, Chantel Trone. Soon, Chantel and the suspected 17-year-old son and gunman are arrested. But Freddie Trone is nowhere to be found.
The block is hot. Of course, he's wanted now. His face is now on internet beside P&B Rock.
Freddie flees to Las Vegas. The DA says his girlfriend, Wynesha Evans, drives him out of town.
So that's where I call her side chick, but Miss Evans rents a vehicle.
Wait, what?
Don't worry, I'm gonna go back.
So this is his side chick, and then this is his wife? Well, that boy do know how to pick him, huh? Hold on.
Investigators learn the car is registered to Freddie's wife, Chantel Trone.
Okay, so the wife is Chantel Trone.
Chantel and the suspected 17-year-old son.
And this is her mugshot, I guess.
Son and gunman are arrested. But Freddie Trone is nowhere to be found.
The block is hot.
Wait, hold on.
Arrested. Chantel and the suspected 17-year-old son and gunman are arrested. But Freddie...
Okay, so they locked up the mom and the son. Freddie gets out. He goes to Las Vegas.
Trone is nowhere to be found.
The block is hot. Of course, he's wanted now. His face is now on internet beside P&B Rock.
Freddie flees to Las Vegas. The DA says his girlfriend, Wynesha Evans, drives him out of town.
So that...
Damn. The side chick drives him out of town.
That's where I call her side chick, but Ms. Evans rents a vehicle and she drives him to Nevada.
But before long, Trone is captured. LAPD homicide investigators head to Vegas and grill him as heard in this exclusive interrogation audio.
He goes by PNB Rock. This is the case that we're investigating right now.
That's really unfortunate. God bless that young man's soul.
Freddie denies he and his wife are involved in the Roscoe's murder.
If y'all figured this guy, my son did it, why he ain't hurt?
You're in here for murder, for 187.
But cops can pin Freddie, his son, and others to the heist and murder through the hours of surveillance footage. Trone, Tremont Jones, his wife and girlfriend, along with his juvenile son.
So let's go down what the charges would be. So we all know this is conspiracy for murder. This is the dad. Also, you get the murder charge as well, because without you, it don't happen. Tremont Jones, definitely conspiracy. He's the guy who gave the drop up, but you get the murder charge as well. Now, we don't know if the wife was involved that much, but apparently it was her car, and apparently she also tried to, she definitely getting the aid and embedding charge, which I would imagine maybe some accessory to the crime. But if they called her a bunch of times trying to get the son there, she might be in on the conspiracy. This is going to be accessory to murder right here, 100%, right? Or an aid and abetting charge, and then the juvenile gunman gets murder and conspiracy, gets every charge that these two would get. Right? It sounds like pretty much what they would do.
All face charges.
One thing that Freddie Trone said on the stand that I really highlighted is he himself said his son was dangerous.
In a Los Angeles courtroom, Freddie Trone is convicted of murder and robbery. Tremont Jones is found guilty of robbery and conspiracy to commit robbery.
So the DA didn't overcharge. They could have, though, right? They could have. They could have charged this guy with murder, but it was probably likely that he could either beat it. They could have overcharged him and tried to get him to get a plea. The reason why the murder charge for him wouldn't stick is that when even though he gave the location up, he didn't give he gave the location with the idea in mind that they were gonna just try to rob him. Now, obviously, robberies turn to murders, but it's just harder to prove that he was aware of the murder or the possibility of murder. Because of him giving the location. So that's why they probably didn't give him the murder charge. But he got 12 years anyway.
Guilty of robbery and conspiracy to commit robbery. Freddie's wife, Chantel Trone, pleaded no contest to accessory after the fact.
Okay, so all right, so we kind of got it. We kind of got everything. So she got accessory after the fact. She didn't get the murder because, again, she had no idea before.
And Wynesha Evans pleaded guilty to accessory after the fact.
Okay, accessory. Both of them got accessory. Okay, it's kind of like aiding and abetting.
Did you ever find the jewelry?
No.
Did you find the murder weapon?
No.
Wow, so you got a conviction without a murder weapon.
No murder weapon, no property recovered, nothing.
Justice was served, but with little comfort to PNB Rock's family and his fiancée, Stephanie, who called him their shining light.
When we come back, PNB Rock's mother reacts to the verdict, plus the latest on the 17-year-old accused of pulling the trigger. While justice has been served for 4 of the 5 people involved in PNB Rock's murder, the alleged gunman, who was 17 at the time of the killing, is being held in a juvenile facility after a judge ruled that he is not competent to stand.
Oh, yeah, so he didn't get time. They're saying he's not competent to stand trial. What the fuck?
Trial. PNB Rock's heartbroken mother, Deanna Allen, spoke outside of court shortly after Freddie Lee Trone was convicted of her son's murder.
We are just very happy that we're getting justice because Rakim is solely and sorely missed by his family and especially the young people in my family. Like my younger nieces and nephews, they really are devastated and they looked up to him so much as a hero to the family. And now that he's gone, they're so sad they don't know what to do.
That's it for today.
Interested, man. a lot of these, like, murders, once we kind of get into the nitty gritty of it, and this is why the trial and the police work and the detectives that are involved and use so many surveillance cameras, they're gonna go with warrants to get your phone messages, to get your Instagram
I'm
messages,
running out
everything
of
you do, right?
money.
It kind of gives us an understanding. Yeah, this story comes down to this. PNB Rock, who probably was moving around LA in not a celebrity capacity. He was moving around like a regular guy, but it wasn't a regular guy that was broke. He was a guy who, number one, came from Philly. And that is also like sometimes that's a Trojan horse sometimes, where you come from a place where you're like, yo, I know how, nigga, I really was in the trenches of Philly. I know how real niggas give it up. So when you go out somewhere else, you're not thinking, oh, I'm a rich rapper that is now seen as sheep, that's now seen as food. I'm a real street nigga. Niggas going, shit, I used to be them. I used to rob niggas. I used to whatever. So, shit, I know how to move this and third, and also, a wolf gonna respect the wolf. To a broke ass nigga, ain't no wolf got $500,000 in jewelry. You get what I'm saying? So, him having that gun became inconsequential, right? And I'm pretty sure he was moving around. I'm pretty sure he went to mad little spots to eat brunch, lunch, dinner, and nobody bothered them, right? He was moving around with his girl, no security. He was moving around with his girl at spots that other people frequent. And clearly, probably wasn't scared of the people because he was there. He was out there with people. And this, unfortunately, is one of those situations. I keep saying about most of the deaths we cover, even like the Pop Smoke situation, we could Monday morning quarterback it, right? And be like, oh, well, we could avoid it this way, this way, this way, this way. But then you get to realize these are like almost like divine lining up of things, right? Yo, he goes into a random spot. I'm pretty sure he's gone into mad random places to eat, and he's gotten universally love. The most they might say, because this happens to me all the time, like somebody sees you, and they might not even be that big of a fan of you, but like they know somebody who fuck with you. You know how many times they be like, yo, my brother watch you all the time. They make a call. They just want to put you on FaceTime with their family. Now, that could be just like some good positive love. Hey, what's up, bro? I appreciate you watching me this and third. You never know. That could have been shit. Now that's in a group chat. Niggas like, nigga, I'm like 2 blocks away. That nigga got on 2 Cubans? Yo, I'm about to go rob that nigga. So again, there's a part of this that everybody likes to act like, oh, I would never be in that situation. But part of living life is these unexpected, just random events that could turn violent, right? Or could turn deadly. And that's what that was. You have a nigga who's a loiterer. I don't even think that guy was probably a hater. That guy was probably just broke. Oh, shit. Damn, that nigga, like, he probably don't see that many celebrities come down there. And here's the thing, too. PNB Rock is from Philly. But he was out in LA and moving around in LA for the last like 2 years. Remember, he did an interview with me. He was talking about like, he was in a very interesting place when it came to his career. To that dude there is an older dude. They're not looking at PNB Rock as, oh, you from out here now. They're looking at him, oh, he out of town. PNB Rock been moving around for 2 years out there. So he's looking at like, nigga, I'm chilling, right? To that dude, he's like, oh, this nigga's out of town with this girl, no security, at the spot that we ain't never, and I be here like I don't never see him at. Oh, he's lacking. PNB is probably thinking, nigga, I got my gun on me. Man, nigga, I've been out here. I seen how these niggas kind of move. I'm good. Now, I don't know if it was said in this or maybe we missed it, but apparently it took about 40 minutes to get food. And if you're wondering why so much was able to happen, they get seated and they order some food. It takes 40 minutes for the food to even get there, right? So Shorty posts the food, but that's still 40 minutes after they're just sitting there waiting. So this loiter, I don't even think he's a hater. I think he's just broke. He probably hit somebody else like, damn, whatever. Like, this guy, he's just out here, no security, out of town, this and third. Dudes be like, oh, shit, you must think it's sweet. Yo, shit, we could try to get him robbed. again, that plan, because you gotta remember, he meets up with Freddie, the loiter, comes outside, meets up with Freddie. Freddie dips. Freddie goes to get his son. And then drops his son off 2 blocks. We're talking about 30 minutes of time right here. Like, it's taken some time for all this to happen. Right? It's taken some time for all this to happen. And, you know, unfortunately, somebody said, yeah, not, bro, that happens. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, you know, one of the scariest things is when you walk, when you're moving around and people notice you and like you're just a sitting duck for mad time. Because you're obviously hoping everybody's just a fan and they're like cool. Or even if they don't like you, you're not expecting them to try to set up somebody to go kill you. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'll give you an example. Shit, when was it? About like a year ago, I go to Vegas, right? Go to Vegas, and of course, my liquor loving ass, I'm like, yo, fuck the hotel liquor. Even though they had us staying in a big ass suite that had liquor all over, but I'm like, from the airport, the first thing I'm getting is liquor. Let's get to the liquor store. I gotta get this right. We in Vegas. Now, Vegas is set up weird. You got the Strip. We weren't going to. I'm not gonna tell you the hotel I stayed at, but if you just wanted to just go to a liquor store, it was like 3 blocks away from like that one of those big casinos, but it's like in the hood. Like you could tell, like, what the fuck? Did y'all just stop spending money right there? Like you could tell when the money stops in Vegas. That's any casino city. If you've been to Atlantic City, you know what I'm talking about too. Casinos look amazing. 4 blocks from the casino look like you're in hell. So anyway, that's where the liquor store is at. We get there. We send somebody to go get the liquor. All right, cool. They go get the liquor, but I'm in the car. And I think it was we got a rental, so we fishbowling, so people can see whoever is in the car. So at first we just sitting outside the spot, and I see a dude. He walks around and he sees me, and he does one of these, and he kind of like just salutes me. I salute him. And I'm watching, and I'm waiting. I'm like, what's taking so long? Now, this is only like about 4 or 5 minutes at this point, right? I'm just kind of waiting, like, all right, you're going to come out the liquor store. Come on, we got to go check into the hotel. The person's taking dumb long, right? Now, the guy who I said what up to, I see homie, and the homie, like, after he said that to me, I see him, it's like he got a call. No, actually looked like he made a call. I don't know what it was, but I see him on the phone. And it's one of those where I see, like, he starts pacing. And there's a corner to it. He's just pacing around. And every now and then I see him just kind of look up at the card. Now it's about 10 minutes since the person went in the liquor store. You get what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing. There is a great possibility that that person was just telling somebody, like, yo, you know who out here? Right? Axe right here. He chilling right here in the hood. He just lacking like a motherfucker. He right here. But I'm going to be honest with you. Every energy that nigga was saying was like, yo, come here now. Nigga, I was with security too, but in my security city, we just said, yo, fuck that person in the store. Spin the block, nigga. We out of here. We told that motherfucker to meet us. Yeah, but like, it's one of those things where, you know, again, you don't know either or, right? You don't know, shit, it could have been love, it could have been whatever. But it's the same with PNB Rock, right? So he's sitting there for 40 minutes with his girl, right? I guarantee you, bro, when a nigga be going out, he's doing it for his shorty, bro. Like, he's trying to appease her. She been bitching at him. You don't take me nowhere. You cheated on me with this bitch. Like, yo, you hiding me. So, all right, cool. Let's go somewhere. He's sitting there for 40 minutes, and this plan that is to rob him eventually takes place, and he's still sitting at the same spot, right? Probably like a few minutes after he got his food. Right? And unfortunately, kind of turned out the way it did, man. Rest in peace of PNB Rock. Also, you know, my prayers go out to his girl. This is his girl right here. She's been posting on the gram recently. Let me see what she's been posting. Oh, she posted. Yeah, I can imagine. She's still going through, man. Yeah, she posted this recently. Yeah. Yeah, they were heavy. See, this says Beverly Hills, California. They were heavy in LA. I think this is their She says happy 3 months. Oh no, this isn't 2020. Oh, this is their newborn. This is their newborn right here. Yeah, very sad. Very, very sad. Yeah, she's probably trying to, I think the fucked up thing, well, he's not married to her, so I don't think anything goes to her. They have a kid, but everything probably goes to his estate. And even then, it's not like he was at the point of his career where, like, he was Juice WRLD. So, she's trying to make ends meet, and, obviously she lost the love of her life, the father of her child, and her potential husband. But she's out here trying to make it work. Okay, this is a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I think she got a little name. She's probably just selling these little ads for Fashion Nova and shit like that, bikinis. I see her.
Christianity.
Salute to her. And, yeah, she still posts him every so. She said, 2 years without you. It doesn't get any easier. You just get stronger. I miss you. I love you. Think about you all day long. Strange to say, as time goes on, I become more and more obsessed with you every day. It can't be normal. Nonetheless, can't wait to see you in paradise for an eternity. Forever in my heart. PNB Rock. Damn. Damn. Okay. All right, people. Rest in peace, PNB Rock. Hey, couple other things that happened. Did y'all see this chat? Oh my God. Do I got that right? Okay, Duval County. Yo, this been going viral. So, remember this video? Jacksonville police arrest Gutta Zay. Remember when police arrested this guy? I think this is a guy right here. Like, they posted the whole thing. Jacksonville police arrest in Fulio. This is the one they did in the rain, right? Like, it was mad dramatic. They were like, walk backwards. Take 2 steps to the left. 2 steps to the right, nigga.
Beatronics. Monitors and touchscreens designed...
My bad. I don't know if I can find the whole thing. No. This was Gathright. But then the other one was... let me just go on YouTube and try to find it. Isaiah Chance arrest. That's Gutta Zay. Isaiah Chance arrest. This was it, right?
Didn't it show us that?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's coming. He's coming.
That's them arrested.
He's coming. Keep coming. Stop. Turn around. Keep your hands up. Turn around.
By the way, the irony and so much drama with this. First of all, look at the nice house this guy just was living in before he got arrested. Second of all, he was staying with his girl. He got his girl pregnant. You could tell he'd been with this girl for a while. He got her pregnant because he knew the walls were closing in. He knew he was caught. Why pull out at that point, right? So his girl is pregnant. You're going to see his girl come out soon. But his name is Gutta Zay, and he's the guy who's accused of, he's actually not one of the trigger men, but he's accused of essentially giving up the drop, right? Being a part of the plot and giving up the drop. Him and his girl gave up the drop and was following Fulio around. So here we go.
Back up. All right, go to your knees. Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah, look at his face.
Stay there. Don't move.
Yeah, look at this shit they got pointed at him. Now, who said it? No, of course. Why pull out at that point? Yo, if I know I'm going to jail for life, trust me, I'm nothing in every... Yo, I got to at least repopulate the earth. I'm locked up, but at least my seeds are free. Like, fuck it. Right? Like, why pull out? Okay, so they cuff him, and then this is his. All right, this other guy here. This is Sean Gathright, and then now you're gonna see this is the girlfriend of Isaiah Chance, the first guy. So Isaiah Chance here, and this is the girlfriend. Anyway, there's a video that's leaked, and I don't know how they got him this, but remember they arrested him like he was wet, this and third, and I guess they brought him into. They gave him something like some hoodie or something like that, and they brought him into a interrogation room. And they were trying to get this guy to tell so bad. So they're like kind of trying to butter him up to say, who gives a fuck about Julio Fulio dying? He was a piece of shit anyway. And this is caught on video because this is interrogation video. This is them kind of buttering him up, saying, nah, y'all didn't do a bad thing. Y'all killed Fulio. He's a piece of shit. Listen to this.
What do you know about Julio Fulio? Let's start from there. I think he's a piece of shit. I watched all those videos. I went down that rabbit hole.
You see, they got him to laugh. See? That's all they want, you know.
All those videos. I went down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, we all did.
I mean, that Joker's desecrating graves. He is asking to be killed. There is no doubt about it.
It was inevitable.
I can't believe it took this many years for somebody to.
This is how I think we all like marvel at. Damn, how do the police keep getting people to tell? Well, you get people to tell by like scaring the fuck out of them, telling them that if they don't tell, they're gonna die in jail or get the fucking needle, or you tell them, hey, listen, we're on your side, buddy. We want you out of here, okay? And matter of fact, to keep it real, yeah, murder is a crime, but murdering this guy. Not that much of a crime. So, you know, they're doing their job. Now, I want to see the full video. I don't know how they got this video here. Shout out to people from Duval County Reddit. But it appears that there has to be a longer video. Now, what we do know, what came to court is that it appears he didn't snitch. So, like, whatever this longer conversation is, he didn't buckle in and be like, okay, let me tell you about Fulio. Fuck that guy. We did it. Who did cooperate a bit was his girlfriend, the one he got pregnant, okay? This girl here. You know, obviously, and this is also what the police, you know, I'm pretty sure they didn't know at the time. I don't know if she knew at the time that she was pregnant because they got locked up, what is it, like a month after or something like that? Yeah, I can't remember when it was. But essentially, I'm pretty sure they're playing the pregnancy against her to say, hey, and also she's going through these hormone changes, right? Say, hey, listen here, girl. You're going to have a child. You want to be able to spend time with your child in the real world, not through these metal bars. Right now, we have it down that you wanted to kill Julio Fulio, that this was all your plan. You got to gas it up. Right? And you had your boyfriend do it, and you had these guys do it. But you know what? We want to give you a break because we don't think you're that evil. Matter of fact, Julio was a piece of garbage, right? He was doing a lot. So if you tell us as much as you know, we're going to push for the prosecutor to maybe downgrade the charges you have. And you're going to have a possibility of spending time with your child. Okay? You don't want to be having kids in here. And I'm pretty sure at that point, and if you don't know, she is cooperating, okay? Now, granted, the levels of her cooperation that was presented thus far said that it felt like she was still protecting her baby daddy. And this is where I realized she don't got, you know, now she has 2 lawyers now. But I could tell when she first talked, they realized they could flip her against everybody but her baby daddy, which is usually, it is. Like, a woman really only is loyal to their feelings, but beyond their own feelings, they're loyal to the dick they're fucking or sucking. That's it. You get what I'm saying? And when she started cooperating, it came out in paperwork to say, she said she didn't know what was going on, nor her boyfriend. So she's trying to protect him. Like, oh, we ain't know. We were going for the ride, and when they were using our phone, we don't know. We didn't know what was going on. Essentially saying, these are the killers. We were just chilling. Now, we all know they all were in it, but at least they're getting some cooperation out of her. And, yeah, we're going to see. So yeah, I'm wondering where the rest of this is.
What do you know about Julio Fulio? Let's start from there. I think he's a piece of shit. I watched all those videos. I went down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, we all did.
I mean, that Joker's desecrating graves. He is asking to be killed. There is no doubt about it.
It was inevitable.
I can't believe it took this many years for somebody to kill him. Honest to God.
Yo, that is crazy. I'm trying to find like a longer version of that shit. I can find longer. Okay, cool. All right, what I can pull. The last time we seen her in court was about a month ago, and they all were in court. And
defendants are present, their counsel.
On behalf of Mr. Murphy, as the court knows, he's charged with first-degree murder. We have not met Mr. Gonzalez.
You get police reports for that as well.
now this came out like a month ago, but the state is seeking a death penalty. If you guys don't know, the state of Florida is seeking a death penalty for the 3 suspects accused of killing Julio Fulio. So they're not seeking. When you get to Florida and Texas, if they can't put a noose around your neck, they're gonna put a needle in your arm. They want you dead. Okay? If you have taken someone's human life or having any type of compassion, or a reason, definitely, they're gonna push for the death penalty, and they are pushing for the death penalty for 3 suspects. They said that it wants the death penalty for Chance, Gathright, and Murphy. Now, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Now, I think this is going to be this. So her name is Alicia Andrews. Her boyfriend's name is Gutta Zay, which is Isaiah Chance. They're seeking a death penalty for her baby daddy, Trevor. But right now, in her mind, she's trying to figure out a way, even if she has to sink everybody else, for her baby daddy, and her child to be free somehow. Okay? So remember I told you she's telling already, but she's trying to tell on everybody else. I'll tell on them, but not my baby daddy. The state announced that it's looking for the death penalty for her baby daddy. You know, doesn't mean that the death penalty is going to go through, or even if these guys are going to get found guilty. But it's a good thing to, needle. You get what I'm saying? So all of a sudden you get people start telling on each other. The ones in the crime, not the ones around, the ones in the crime, they just start snitching. So I think this is a way for them to kind of, obviously probably 1 or 2 of these, well, definitely a couple of these cases are going to go to trial, but they're going to come with such a strong case because they're going to have people who have gotten deals to avoid life, death penalty, and they're going to tell, which is, I definitely believe, the woman, Alicia Andrews. You know what I mean? Word to the wise, don't go on a drill with a girl. You get what I'm saying? Like, she's always going to be looked at as, down with the program. She could be like, I didn't know. Start crying, it's over, right? So that's kind of what's happening. We're going to see more footage that comes. This might be a strategic leak. Chad, I think at this point we all know that the feds and also the state police playing this guy in the interrogation room, that everybody could go hit up the thing. Them saying that and him laughing. Almost like he's going for it. You know what that does? It fucks with all the other. I'm telling you, these goddamn cops, they're not as dumb as you think. They're playing the game too. Look, you could tell his demeanor is trying to like shake and say, hey, you might see a video that's an interrogation video of us trying to catch your son's killers. Where these
all those videos. I went down.
See that laugh?
Look, shit. I would watch.
See, as soon as he heard that,
I think he's a piece of shit. I would watch all those videos. I went down.
Yep. This is what everybody gonna see now. They're gonna be like, yo, Zay talking to 12? No, what's going on?
That was rabbit hole.
Yeah, we all did.
I mean, that Joker's desecrating graves.
I hate that y'all think that like everybody's mad seasoned. These guys are seasoned in doing bullshit, not seasoned with deal with the detectives and the law. And also, this is another thing. Like, y'all keep you want to look? Let's stop acting like everybody's just built for jail. Be like, oh yeah, fuck that. I'm not saying shit. No, they're gonna scare you.
Many years or something.
Now, granted, I do think if you definitely did the murder, right? If you did the murder, you're supposed to just say lawyer, right? Like, nigga, you did the murder, my nigga. You're not, like, you did the murder, they got you in cuffs, and they got you in the interrogation room. There's nothing more for you to, like, try to angle with. Just say lawyer. But whatever. Anyway.
There's desecration.
Isaiah Chance arrest.
Turn around.
No, it's 7:20. Well, actually, I could go on to Jackson. I'm not even gonna do that. I don't want to milk this too much. All right. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So they had talked to this guy. They had picked him up for something else. This is why he has different clothes on from. Picked him up for something else. This is why he has different clothes on from here. So he's wearing red and this with the little Yeezy slide shit. And if you look at him here, he has different pants and different thing on. So this isn't after his arrest. This was a month before. But they asked him. They probably found a bullshit reason to pick him up, and they asked him about it, right? And they cut him loose after, though. They definitely cut him loose. Let me see. I'm gonna find it. Give me 1 second. It's Duval County. It's Duval County. Here we go. Sorry, Chad. What the fuck? Oh, I gotta log in. God damn it. Give me what the fuck? Oh, I gotta log in. God damn it. Give me 1 second. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull up the documents. I forgot I didn't download it yet. Y'all impressed by what typing? Y'all impressed by what typing? It's not working. What the fuck? All right. Okay. Give me 1 second. After this, we're gonna get to some a little Dirk shit. It's gonna be real quick though. Okay. All right, I'm in. Now, okay, got it. Where the fuck is this shit? Isaiah. Oh, it's in Tampa. Okay. Is this it? Yeah. All right. Got it, chat. Let's see. Summary. This is what everybody be like, yo, Ak, you doing police work. This is exactly what I do off stream. I just look up court shit. Alright, where the fuck is the... Alright. Alright, this is taking too much time. I'll just put it on... Okay, here we go. I'm on a different screen, if you're wondering. I had to log into my little FBI portal. You feel me? Y'all seen some stupid ass niggas. Let me see. All right, I'm not gonna look at it. It's just a bunch of like online shit. All right. Anyway, yeah. So the point is, okay. To make a long story short, you just gotta take my word for it. I like to not only just say it when I'm talking about these things. I like to show you in documents. Isaiah Chance knew he was gonna get locked up. The cameras, all the GPS shit. But they picked him up on, I forgot what it was. They picked him up on something else, and they asked him about Fulio. They didn't accuse him of killing Fulio. They asked him about Fulio, and this is why I think the cops are leaking this. I don't think, like, we would have saw the full video, not just this part. We would have saw the full video if someone got it legally, right? Which legally we're going to be able to get this at some point. But I believe the police leaked this just to kind of throw it in the air for the other defendants. Yo, one of these guys.
Start from there. I think he's a piece of shit. I watched all those videos. I went down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, we all did.
I mean, that Joker's desecrating graves. He is asking to be killed. Honest to God.
Hey, salute to the Jacksonville. Well, actually not Jacksonville. This is well, actually this is that. All right, whatever. Yo, on the Dirk situation, right? I watched this interesting video, and this detective, like, in Chicago. I think he's retired. I don't know if he's retired, but he said he covered Dirk a lot. He gave some valuable shit. It's gonna make a little bit of a sense to us. For example, we had questions like, was there a snitch? Is there a wire? And the most surprising thing of this all, you're gonna hear him say, start changing his image. Which, if we start putting some time together, if we start, like, when did Dirk just all that timing would match up? Let me just play this for y'all real quick, okay? Check this out. The detective's going to come on soon, I believe, and he's going to give valuable insight. Listen to this.
The feds, that's when Asta Houston allegedly drove to a nearby alley before Keith Jones, David Brian Lindsay, and a third unidentified man known in the indictment as co-conspirator 2 carried out the shooting, which was captured on surveillance video. According to the indictment, 18 shots were fired during the shooting, but instead of killing Rondo, they killed Rondo's cousin, who was ID'd in court documents as SR. Authorities tracked down the men involved after the hitman used money from Lil Durk and OTF to carry out the hit. According to federal prosecutors, bank and flight records showed an OTF member and close associate of Lil Durk coordinated and paid for the 5 co-conspirators to travel from Chicago to California on the with me. That same day the hitman traveled from Chicago to California, Lil Durk also traveled to California, but in a private jet with Kevon Grant. When they touched down in Cali, Grant allegedly purchased ski masks for the shooters and paid using a credit card in Lil Durk's name for the other co-conspirators' hotel rooms. Grant was named as a top OTF associate in the indictment and allegedly also used the money to rent the luxury sedan used in the shooting and gave Jones, Lindsay, and the third unnamed suspect guns, including one that was converted into a fully automatic machine gun. After Grant, Jones, Lindsay, Wilson.
Who is this guy?
Converted into a fully automatic machine.
Savage? I guess he is, but. This nigga look like Vaughn of 7.
Try to leave the. However, he didn't board either flight. Instead, officials say the Chicago rapper also booked a private plane to jail before his transport to Los Angeles to face the charges. Meanwhile, the other 5 men named in the indictment are still in federal custody in Illinois. A map for this,
has a little bit more insight on how police have feeling about Dirk this and third. And I think I've said repeatedly before, man, police do feel a way when they feel like you've beat the system in avoiding charges or you avoided,
did victim's cousin instead.
Well, it's really not a big surprise. He grew up in Inglewood. I'm involved in many shootings, many murders, going back to the Chief Keef days and even before that. So it's not a really big surprise to me that he would have been involved in this type of activity.
And being that you've worked in Chicago, talk to me a little bit about the drill rapper scene over there and OTF. Have they ever been on your radar before?
Oh, absolutely. OTF specifically, not as an organization, but individuals involved with the OTF. You got to understand, it's not just the rap group OTF. It's the fact that they're affiliated with street gangs, gangster disciple street gangs. We've got all kind of gang problems out here in Chicago. And a lot of these rappers come from these crews. And we have shootings all the time where they're filming videos on the street doing their diss raps or whatever you call them, and not going after them so much as an organization, but individuals committing these murders in furtherance of their gang activity.
And what do you make of the rap scene that also bleeds into the street, where your favorite rapper could be coming out with great music that you enjoy, but then they still hold on to the streets, even though by all accounts they've made it big?
They made it out. But, some do make it out. Look at Snoop. Now, there's a perfect example who was a stone cold gangbanger in LA who made it out. And the only way they can fully make it out is you got to separate yourself from the people, gang mentality, that street mentality that he grew up with.
And, given your expertise in all of this, where does this all stem from? Is it really just like beefs within the neighborhood? Is it over women? Like, where do these rap...
It starts in the home, as we know. Dirk's dad is doing 2 life sentences. He was a leader in the Gangster Disciples. That's the life he knows. Streets. It could be over a dope corner. It could be over a girl, like you said. It could be over property. It could be over territory. It could be over just disrespecting each other within these crews. So there's a lot of different reasons why it escalates to this, but it all stems from the street life.
Bounties on the heads of others.
Yes, very common. Retaliation. As a matter of fact, when you do a post-shooting report, you got to get them out about 15 minutes after you know about the shooting. You look at the area, you look at the rivals of the gangs in that area, and then you send resources to the other side to make sure, because there's going to be retaliation. So not only do you investigate this all the time, there's a thing on the street called an SOS, called a shoot on sight. Gangs get that with other members, and not just for individuals in the other gangs, but for anybody in that gang is an SOS. Shoot on sight if you see them. So it's very common and still going on.
And it seems there was heavy planning involved.
When you have that much of a crew, that you're going to do those kind of things. But all of those things add up to a lot of problems for these defendants.
Yeah, and according to the feds, Lil Durk even tried to...
Oh, it tells me that he knew that... he knew that he was going to be targeted.
Here we go.
He was going to be targeted.
Here we go.
By a prosecution.
Here we go.
And again, this happened in 2022, and the indictments starting with last in October for this murder that happened starting with last in October for this murder that happens in 2022. So I would say witnesses spoken to, and it got back to Dirk that you know what, they're hot on your trail. So I think he knew full well what was happening, and and in the superseding indictment they named him, and in the superseding indictment they named him as the head of the organization, shot caller. That's not.
So far, is anything pointing out to you that a snitch might have been involved?
I would say absolutely. A lot of information you get is from confidential sources, confidential informants. And when I worked with the feds, we did a 10-month wire. We had a bunch of informants. And not only do we have informants, but we have informants that we put listening devices on and spoke to people. And that's how you build your case. And that indictment was up for 10 months. We had 51 indictments. We had one trial. Everybody else pled out. But we had departures. Like I said, out of that.
What are your thoughts on this case going to trial? Do you think all 6 of them could take a plea? Do you think some could end up standing?
They're going to get offers. They're going to say, like in our case, we had the head guys were looking at life, and they pled to 30. Now, these are guys in their 20s, early 30s. Maybe you're going to see people plead out, especially when you're looking at a life sentence. And I'm going to tell you, when the feds come after you, like I said, they've got a good...
Lil Durk back at home, still being tied up in the street life, and now facing a life sentence behind bars. What are your thoughts on this overall? He went to the Cinderella story now to possibly ending up behind bars for the rest of his life.
It's a tragedy. Like I said, music or not, you pull for kids to do better and not get dragged into that. But when your mentality is the street mentality, sometimes they just can't get away from that. And this is a shame. I mean, he's had run-ins with the law before, but you think he made it. And then you just get dragged down into this, and it all comes down to the street level mentality. And that's what they know.
And the Quando Rondo shooting did happen in
The government gets involved, whatever information they have, and it starts out in LA. LA will develop information. They'll see that there's a federal crime. Then they start to build it. And like I said, with the feds, they're not in a hurry. They will build a complaint where you'll name.
Yeah, I mean, this kind of goes into a lot of the thought that we're having about the whole Dirk situation. The Dirk situation is trafficking. Neither are cupcakes here, but I think Dirk is in a significantly worse place in nation. And even though there's, I mean, dozens of civil cases coming out against him, accusing him of many different things, one victim, which is Cassie. Apparently, there's going to be more, but we're still waiting for the feds to present that. With Dirk, it's going to be his own team that are willing to cooperate and say, of course he told me to go do that. Yeah, he told me to go do that shit. He paid me to go do it. That's going to be super tough. So I actually think that Dirk is in a worse position than Diddy at this point, but it's really by the nature of the charge, right? I mean, you have murder where it's not about how you interpret it. It's, did you do it? Now, granted, he's not the trigger man. Lie, get up on the stand and lie. If your own guys fold on you, the jury's going to take that, be like, damn, that was your man on Instagram, but now he's telling on you. Even if you're saying, yo, he's just disgruntled, he's trying to save himself, they're going to kind of go with what they believe is the more popular or the more feasible explanation, given the fact there's a body. I don't know if y'all seen this. Chat. We're going to get to Meek Mill in a second, but I can't tell if Meek, I mean literally, we're now hearing, and salute to Lisa Evers, that Diddy has men in prison, in jail, fighting over who gets to make his bed. I can't make this up, chat. Listen to this. They said niggas in jail are fighting over who gets to make Diddy's bed. And that niggas is getting jealous. Yo, you let him make your bed, not me, son? Nasty work. Listen to this.
Hi, I'm Lisa Evers. I recorded this phone interview at MDC, that's the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, New York, this week with a former MDC inmate who says for a while he was in the same housing unit as Sean Diddy Combs. At his request and out of concerns for his safety, I am not disclosing his name.
That's like a unit where they have high-profile cases there. He's not around nobody that's getting you about it.
Is he like in a cell where they like lock you in at night?
No, he's not in no cell. He's in a room where there's like 20-something dudes and he's on the east side of the building.
And then did you have any interaction with him at all while you were inside?
Yeah, we talk. You know, he's cool, play ball, he works out, he's has good energy. He always wants everybody to be happy. He makes sure he walks around the unit and makes sure everybody's happy. Because one thing he does when he walks around every day, he'll look at you and he'll say, smile, man. Like, he'll make a dude smile because he'll, like, that's how laid back it is.
When you were playing ball with Diddy, what was that like?
Yeah, it was cool. He had a lot of energy. I was surprised that he had a lot of energy. He won every game.
In that unit, you said it's like a dormitory style. Are they beds? Are they like cots with like little mattresses? Like
you get a bed, right? It's an iron bed, and you put a mattress on top of the bed.
And what about the food?
The food is really horrible.
But can you buy stuff like if you have money? Can you buy stuff like at the commissary?
You can buy stuff. When you buy stuff, that's when you have money. When they serve nasty food, that's when you eat what you bought. There was a dude that was making his bed for him or doing something special for him. They would hate on a dude like that.
Hi, I'm Lisa Evers. I recorded this phone.
Oh, nah. They say they got niggas in jail being jealous of other niggas in jail who making his bed. I mean, if Diddy gay, it might not be the worst place ever then. You got shit. He was paying for the male prostitutes. In here, in other news, we get to Meek Millie. And Meek Mill, niggas is getting jealous. Yo, you let him make your bed. Guy of giving the orders, which, you know, you could call whatever you want to call it. You know, you could call whatever you want to call it, even if those guys get up and lie, get up on the stand and lie. If your own guys fold on you, the jury's going to take that, be like, damn, that was your man on Instagram, but now he's telling on you. Even if you're saying, yo, he's just this on you, the jury's going to take that, be like, damn, that was your man on Instagram, but now he's telling on you. Even if you're saying, yo, he's just disgruntled, he's trying to save himself, they're going to kind of go with what they believe is the more popular, or we're going to get to Meek Mill in a second, but I can't tell. I can't tell if Meek Mill is a little bit jealous. Not jealous, but if Meek Mill is a little bit jealous, not jealous, but or upset at what's going on with and I mean literally. We're now hearing, and salute to Lisa Evers, that Diddy has men in prison, in jail, fighting over who gets to make his bed. I can't make this up.
And out of concerns for his safety, I am not disclosing his name. And out of concerns for his safety, I am not disclosing his name. We also altered his voice at his request for his protection. Here's what he says about Here's what he says about Diddy and what Diddy is like behind bars.
He's not crying about nothing. He's super. His energy is super sure. He's fighting his cage. It's a dormitory area, right? He sits in the roadway, like where the police is. Like, act like you're doing any kind of tough in that unit. SIS is getting you up out of it.
Is he like in a cell where they like lock you? Have any?
When he walks around every day, he'll look at you and say, "Smile, man." Like, he'll make a dude smile because he'll like, that's how laid back it is. We won every game.
In that unit, you said it's like a dormitory style. Are they beds? Are they like cots with like little mattresses? Like,
you get a bed, right? It's an iron bed, and you put a mattress on top of the bed.
and what about the food?
The food is really horrible.
But can you buy stuff, like if you have money, can you buy stuff like at the commissary?
You can buy stuff. When you buy stuff, that's when you have, when they serve nasty food, that's when you eat what you bought. Keep eating good.
How were the other guys like treating him? Like, did they seem like they were treating him with respect? Or were they trying to talk to him?
They was groupies.
Were they trying to talk to him?
They was groupies. They was being around him. They was like dudes to be jealous around him. They was like dudes to be jealous of another dude because he was tough.
God damn it, man. I mean, if Diddy gay, it might not be the worst place ever then. You got shit. He was paying for the male prostitutes. In here, them niggas is giving it up for free. A little cornbread here there. Nah, they fighting over making his bed. This is crazy, man. It's crazy. Despite them going with matching outfits, looking like they was about to, you know what I mean? They about to do the fusion dance in Dragon Ball Z. Despite, you know what I mean, him performing at the party and like looking Diddy in the eye, locking eyes. Apparently, no matter what Diddy has done for niggas, man. Young Miami already claiming she got another nigga, and Diddy's claiming.
Nigga, no Diddy gang, Meek Millie in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that shit, Meek. Yeah, Meek. Yo, Sha, what's up?
Yeah, y'all already know how we playing out this motherfucker. This real life.
Real life
yeah,
shit,
nigga, no Diddy gang, Meek Millie in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that shit.
The no Diddy gang, Meek Millie. He's in real life now. Don't you disrespect him.
Sha, what's up?
Yeah. He commented by saying, shaking my damn head. Okay. You know, he's like, he's not jacking that. He's not rocking with Meek claiming he's no Diddy gang. And here's the unfortunate part of this. Meek has to prepare to get the Ray J treatment. Okay? Next time he sees Justin Combs, Christian Combs, and he sees Quincy, like, yo, you're not going to, like, yo. Now, here's the thing. What do I think about him saying that? Was real close to him. Now, I do think the gay jokes got to Meek. That's why he's saying no Diddy. I think no Diddy means I'm not gay. And y'all keep... There's a way to clear your name without almost insinuating that nigga's guilty. And I think that's what his son is kind of like doing the shaking my head for. You used to be in those situations. Yeah, the rest of the culture could say no Diddy. But Meek, I don't think you can say no Diddy, brother. Because it wasn't no Diddy. You know, you and him was just kind of exchanging pleasantries and going shopping. So, again, I think they're saying that you were involved with him with, or even people saying that you're gay, which, yeah, I think Meek is gay. Like, if his friends is coming out and saying no Diddy, it kind of makes him look guilty, but it also makes y'all look like, what? How could you hang out with this guy? So you ain't know none of this before. So it took till November 2024 for you to say no Diddy. But when you were hanging out with him last year, you were hanging out with him the year before that, the year before that. When you were going to his pool parties, you were around him like barely clothed. Never did you ever think no Diddy. But now that he's incarcerated and the evidence or accusations, let me say, are piling up, it feels right to disassociate yourself. And also, I honestly feel like Meek only said the stupid shit, right? Because on that. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, Ak, what's wrong with that?
What do you mean, what's wrong with that? By the way, this is AJ. You see, every time AJ come on here, I feel like anytime we got a Meek topic, I think people think he come to make the Meek topic better, but it always just get worse. All right, I'll tell you what's wrong with it. Now that you asked, you said what's wrong with it, right?
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
Well, why was it in?
Wasn't playing. This shit was
He's leaning in. There's like a zesty lean, bro. Even the way he's holding the cup is a little. Come on, he's holding it with 2 fingers. Come on, bro. That's a vulnerable pick, bro.
Stop it, Ak.
Come on,
nigga. They take a regular picture, my nigga. That's it.
AJ,
nothing more, nothing less. Ak. He didn't know.
Okay, AJ.
He didn't know the shit that was going on.
So when he was in the,
you didn't hear that, Ak.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy.
So when Diddy was telling him he deserved it, now I'm gonna speak your language a bit. You don't think it's slightly corny that Meek, who has been cool, now the internet has gotten to him so much that rather than just clear, because he could just clear his name and not throw Diddy under the bus, but his nobody is saying. Hold on, here's the thing. Nobody's saying Meek did anything to nobody. Like nobody has said that. People just said they think Meek was gay.
On the bus.
Because you hung with the nigga for years. That was your man's. You're throwing him under the
Other
bus.
niggas have said no Diddy, Ak. Everybody
think they did it. I'm not saying no Diddy.
How do you know what Meek thinks?
So you're saying that Meek now thinks that he did it?
I don't know what if he like. Why can't he say what everybody's saying?
Because Diddy is his man's, and he know.
Yeah.
So the nigga who we've seen him with, one of the best friends of the guy he bunny hopped for, Michael Rubin. One of his best friends is Spot, right? Would he say no Robert Kraft?
Because that's not a trend, though.
Why he was cool with the guy, kid.
Young Miami was actually fucking him, and he was getting shit from you. Ak, would you put up money that Meek Diddy's not? If Meek bet you $1 million that he bought that outfit and nobody bought it for him, would you bet that?
I bet they bought it at the same time, nigga. Like I don't want to say whose money it was.
So you would bet they bought it at the same time?
Yo, nigga, they bought that at the same time, my nigga. Like if you
bet
want
that,
to,
though?
huh?
So would you bet that?
Huh?
So would you bet that?
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't believe Meek if you say he didn't. Like, come on, bro.
What if he comes with proof?
Everybody. Like, if you're at some celebrity event, which this was, or there was not celebrity event, but event bunch of picture with.
Ak, if I go to a party, nigga, and somebody's wearing the same outfit as me, I'm not about to change my outfit, bro.
So you're saying that,
nigga?
Why he ain't say no Diddy when it happened? Because he ain't say no Diddy when Diddy say you deserve it, daddy.
How do you know Meek? You haven't.
Nigga, he look worn down and stressed out. This is like
Ak, a nigga hasn't said some shit to you and you don't know what he just said, but you be like, oh yeah, word, facts, bro.
Yeah, but if I hold on, here's the thing. He's spoken out about, so he's coming out now to say no Diddy. Why he ain't come out to say, oh, I ain't hear what that nigga call me daddy?
Nigga, he probably will.
And look how he
nobody asked him about it.
Look. My thing is that, listen, man. I don't like how, y'all was with the diddler for years, and y'all can't say no, like, I never met Diddy. I can say no Diddy. Okay? I can't know this guy. Like, bro, I'm gonna be honest, like, yo, I've been around this dude, like, hey, maybe he was on some other shit, but I'm gonna be honest, stop saying all that no Diddy shit around me, bro. Like, cause I'm not co-signing.
You made money with Diddy, though.
Yeah, nigga, I've probably made money. Call them daddy. And then now that they're locked
up. I think it's just you broke bread with Diddy. So I think you should, it's the same thing.
Nigga, Diddy owe me 10 grand. To keep it real, man, let that nigga back out and he could pay me. That's a fact. You owe me 10 grand. I was promoting some so-cos. Like, what the fuck? Then the cat mad, though, because, like, bro, like, this is an industry. Let that boy rock. You know what I mean? Like, if he's innocent, hopefully get through it. Here's my thing. Meek Mill went shopping with him, was up in his pool.
Didn't go shop with him, no act. That's
Bro,
cap.
but he, bro.
Yo, Act, you bugging, man.
Man,
That's what I'm saying.
stop.
This nigga act trolling.
You bugging.
Yo, Ray just coming here to troll. Look at Ray. Yo, Ray. So let me ask you a question. So you don't.
Yeah.
All right, I'm glad I got Ray in here. Perfect. That it doesn't strike you as weird that all these guys hung out with Diddy, right? But now that
Don't
Diddy
worry
is
about-
explaining, we can do nothing with him. There's no crime that's being alleged of Meek. You don't think it's kind of snaky that he's just coming out randomly saying no Diddy now when he declines to speak on why people have mentioned his name with Diddy?
It's just a popular term,
All
bro.
right, let me ask you a question. All right. So yeah. So if I'm in conversation and I'm like, yo, I would beef my bitch, man. Like parts on that. Quilly need part. What I'm saying is that, yo, you on that. Quilly need part. What I'm saying is that, yo, you would expect somebody who kind of fucks with you.
Hey, come on, bro.
Yo, it's the same thing. It's the same thing with even for example, this not no term either, but people use Mill.
That doesn't mean he's going against them. He's just using the term.
Bro, did you hear what he said? He says, "No Diddy gang, don't disrespect me." That's what he said.
Yeah, let it be known. No Diddy gang, no disrespect to him. What's wrong with that?
Yo, stop it, bro.
You've been asking him to clear up these rumors, these gay rumors. You got it right there. Now you're trying to point it against someone whole another way.
No. I'm glad you said that because I have been wanting him to clear it up. Him saying no Diddy don't clear it up. We don't know what he's clearing up. Is he clearing up the gay part of it, or is he clearing up? Oh, Diddy be doing so Diddy.
You seen Diddy address that?
Huh?
Because his name's in it. And
that's the point. You don't think that's the point? It's the reason why
That
they
is
mad
a
at Ray
valid
J, but
point.
not everybody else. They
No,
like
that's a valid point.
like yo, you around us.
That's a valid point.
Like yo, you around us. Like, bro, leave it to the outsiders to say dumb shit like that. You're not supposed to say it. Now, let me ask you a question. If the three amigos, the Ditos, okay, the young diddlers, if they jump Meek, would it be warranted? Because you know what they just did to Ray J.
No, that's just goofy that says no.
Combs lyrics. He said the next nigga that says no Diddy. He said pick a side.
So, you think Christian Combs has a problem with Meek now?
Duh, bro. Come on, bro. Like he said, I dare one of you niggas to scream out no Diddy.
I ain't
Yo,
gonna
Meek
lie to
said
you.
he's no Diddy gang.
Christian Combs not doing nothing to Meek, bro.
I could see Christian Cole putting Meek in a headlock. I could see it.
You be trolling, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I understand what Justin Combs is saying. You know, Diddy slapped his coach with a kettlebell for him. If Diddy slapped your coach with a kettlebell, you gotta at least put in some work for your pops.
Nigga, just like.
So you think Diddy's friends should be able to say it without people getting mad?
Yeah, why?
Daddy by, he was being called daddy by Diddy, but they're not friends.
Act. Meek didn't. Hey, Act. Why niggas keep talking about Meek? Did Meek say it? No, he didn't even hear it. Keep moving.
So what about the video where Meek is singing to him?
What do you mean?
You ain't see this?
Start dancing.
They're having a moment.
Like,
They're having a moment.
One of you niggas.
Nigga, this is a
Meek-
fire song.
Meek's the center of attention right here.
He's gonna
Close, man.
But you think it's cool for him to sneak this, did he?
He's not seen this, and he said it out publicly.
Oh man. Somebody said this was the freak off freestyle, nigga. 4 a.m. at Diddy.
Like, man, I realize, man, you just trolling, bro.
I'm not trolling.
Actually trolling, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Like this nigga just be trolling,
I'm gonna be
bro.
honest
Like,
with you. Yo. I'm gonna be honest with you.
What comes to a point you stop trolling, man?
Yo, me.
of course, the niggas watching you gonna agree with you, Act, because you said you think it is.
No, bro. I think Okay. Let's go to the Shade Room freestyle.
Dumb Nikki.
What? Yo, somebody say, yo, he got that down low look to him now. I can't see it. I don't know what they talking. Somebody said he used to scream and know Diddy in bed. That's wild. Somebody said Meek so corny. Always has been, always will be. Yo, this is the first time I've seen that. It's like they're on Diddy and Diddy's son's side. Somebody said he's embarrassed. That's why. Couldn't keep his daddy a secret. Somebody said, nigga, Diddy called you daddy. You part of the gang. I mean, that's kind of true, though. If you call a man daddy.
He was confused. He didn't know what that was about.
Yeah.
Now you say for
Act, pull it up. Act, see, like.
Daddy, let's see. Here we go. Oh, the sound isn't available? This.
On the interview.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Of course I didn't see it. No, I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
I swear to God.
Come on, man. You saw that on World.
Would say some, oh my, woo. The crowd would be like, whoa, did he just say that? You know what I'm saying? I don't play games. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I don't play games. But, yeah.
Did you like a reminder?
Yeah, sure.
Play some.
Hey, yo, listen, yo, I love it all. I love it all, man.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Compilation against Diddy's
Oh, we
compilation.
have a bunch. We put have
Yeah. I mean, I also don't do it because I know I'm bad at the game. Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes.
He thought Meek needed some clothes. That's what he's saying.
And Meek got clothes bought for him.
Wait. Are y'all trying to say that women don't like to do matching outfits with their guy? That's why Diddy went to the store with Meek.
But
easy. We can't wear the same shit. We don't go
So
hug each other and take pictures.
Let's say this. Make this scenario. You at a party.
We're not taking pictures together hugged up.
Nigga, not hugged up. What if somebody just randomly catches us? We all gonna be next to each other. Nigga, let's say your hotel's over an hour away. Nigga, we're like, what you gonna do? You gonna leave? Like, come on, act like.
Yo,
let's be realistic, bro.
Yo, bro, you got it. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm Justin Combs, if I got the videotape of them, I put it out now. Fuck that. You ain't gonna play my daddy like that. Y'all all know y'all was down low doing all type of freaky shit. Here's the videotape.
This is how you know it wasn't
Christian
happening.
Combs
If
and
it
Justin
was, why
Combs.
would he say that?
What would the feds might happen? Who knows? Hey, this is the time that
why would you
haven't heard Meek into the criminal stuff. We just heard that he has been fornicating with Diddy.
Explain that. Like, I'm not like, is your homie gonna come to you in the pool calling you daddy and telling you did a good job? Answer that.
He didn't hear him.
Wait, hold on. AJ, do you have any men that call you daddy?
He didn't hear him.
No. Well, okay, you're talking about a clear troll.
Ah!
All right, hold on. And okay.
Oh
and perfect.
Yo,
No. Wait. No. I'll lean into what you're saying. Okay, let's say Aiden did, right? Okay. Probably like, he probably is. Now here's the thing. Have me and Aiden been in a situation where I'm in a pool?
All right, so if you and Aiden showed up wearing the same clothes, because it is possible, you're acting like this is like the hardest thing to do.
If
you
me,
wearing
hold on. If y'all think
hoodie,
Aiden gay,
Aiden's wearing a
if
Mary
y'all
hoodie,
think Aiden's
y'all
gay,
could have the same Mary hoodie.
if y'all think Aiden is gay, and me and Aiden, right, are at these weird parties together, and y'all said maybe Ack
how
is
was
gay,
it a weird party?
He's in the pool.
This might be like
how you know this is not Meek's house?
Nigga, hell no, this was Diddy shit. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you.
How you know?
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a beam. Post-nut clarity, bro. That boy got post-nut clarity in that goddamn pool, bro. That's what happened, bro.
How do you know? How you know it's not Meek's house?
Chat, let's keep it a beam. That look on that man's face is post-nut clarity.
How you know he didn't fuck a girl? And Diddy just...
You know what guys look like after they nut?
So wait.
That's wild, bro.
No, I said that's the same look I have on my face when I nut. When I have post-nut clarity. Here's the point. You said how I know he ain't fuck a girl? Because why is Diddy telling him you hurt?
Prayer-wise.
Nah, that's
It's floating away, bro.
Yeah, wearing them spaghetti.
Yo. If I'm at Diddy, The mere fact that
So because he's recording that, so like, if I come to your house and I start recording,
I ain't gonna lie. I think that's Diddy's house too. I ain't going front.
But we don't know if it's
But
nigga.
According to what the feds and the civil lawsuit for Cassie said, Diddy would say strong dicks. So when I see him in Meek and he's telling Meek all type of shit, I don't know what went on. I don't know if there was another nigga. I don't know if there was a chick that was supposed to play Cassie part. I don't know if Meek just wanted the concubines, but somebody was doing something. He got the look of post-nut clarity. He's in a pool. Look like that nigga is throwing.
Didn't they say?
AJ, he looked like he throwing out booty, like milk here, bro. Some
bro,
niggas
just because Cassie said that doesn't make it mean like this is that situation right there, booty. Bro.
So it's okay to be at a pool and
AJ, respectfully, if you're things.
How do you know it's Diddy's house? You still ain't answer that.
You're doing it. First of all, you're doing it, Daddy. First of all, I'll do it on stream because I ain't trying to bore everyone. This was his house. Okay, all right. Let's say if it was his house. If it was his house, he's guilty then.
No, I still don't think that. But you're saying at his house, like you know for sure.
Bro, it's his house, bro. You're saying if I prove it's his house, he's guilty. I'll prove it's his house.
No, but
if you're saying even if it's not his house, it don't matter. Why prove it? It was at the Holiday Inn, nigga. Only thing we see is Meek and Diddy sounding like they just have that.
Sound like a freak off act.
Bro, Diddy's not even in the pool with him, bro. Diddy's outside the pool.
Bro,
Meek's in the pool by himself, man.
In the shit when niggas was fucking, he was in the corner whacking off.
So he was in the cup chair. Hey, yo, Diddy invented the cup chair.
Is that what?
That's the only thing. Y'all go to the pool and take your shirt off. Y'all got no confidence, man.
Yo, sound cute. Let me ask both of y'all a question, right? Don't see through it. Okay. If your girl told you that she was at a pool party at Jeffrey Epstein's house, what would you say? Would you have no problem? Or would you be like, yo, at a pool party with Jeffrey Epstein? What would you say?
Yo, if my girl told me she's at a pool party with you, I wouldn't want her there.
Okay. So when you see this video of Diddy and Meek Mill and Diddy's calling him daddy, that don't lead you to at least think any type of way?
Oh, I got a question for that. So how does that make Meek sus that somebody else is calling him daddy?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, you're not answering the first question. I'll answer the second question. But you're not answering the first question. Would you look at somebody a little odd if they're in that situation? You ain't answer that, which I want you to. But I'll answer your question, though. Hold on, I'll answer.
I do Meek.
So you're saying if your girl was at a party at Epstein's house, you might think something. But if you see Meek at a party with Diddy, knowing how we're hearing how Diddy partied, you think...
Like I said, I don't want my girl at no party. My nigga, it could be a party with her moms. Like, nah. Like, bro, I don't want my girl at no party, right?
So you're saying, given the evidence on Meek at a party, having a man calling him daddy, he telling the man he love him, right? Him wearing matching outfits, him singing.
He never told me, yo, act.
Hold on, he didn't tell me you love him? Hold on. He didn't tell me you love him? Hold on.
Meek Mill is a real street nigga, man.
Let me ask you a question. So you tell me when you drunk, you let a gay man take advantage of you, right?
No.
You let a gay man take advantage of you and call you daddy because he's
a gay man. If Meek heard that nigga,
no, we just want to know.
He never took advantage of Meek.
So Meek is 1 in 10. All right, let me bring another name. Would you let I don't know, Lil Nas X call you daddy?
Like
I would clear it up at the first.
What do you want him to do? What do you want him to do if he doesn't hear him?
I would clear it up. Yo, I never heard what this bitch nigga said. Matter of fact, now I know this bitch ass nigga was calling me daddy. I just want to y'all know.
Kwani don't respect me. Yo, that's the main reason.
How would you know if he heard him? It was loud music. Super.
Okay, let me ask you a question. All right, cool.
That doesn't make him.
I wouldn't make him sus. Act.
So no matter what, unless you see Diddy long dick in him, it would make him a situation that you could associate with sex. And secondly,
that's cap.
That's cap.
You say you want to go to Tootsie's with him, or you went with him.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make this about everything, and now he's saying no Diddy. Yo, you can't disavow your father like that. even if it's not in a sexual context, they got some reverse BDSM.
So who was the bottom, Meek or Diddy? Who was the bottom?
Y'all always bouncing on it type shit. Y'all always doing y'all thing. Y'all was getting called daddy. You know what I mean? Yo, Young Miami called. This is why Brick Baby on programs talking like how he talk. Talking about niggas got good pussy. Because they're doing your thing with Diddy. Stop playing acting like you don't know what's going. Like you never spoke out once like his flavors. You feel me? If you never said no Diddy publicly then, why are you saying it now? Yo, that's like you wait till your man get locked up to start speaking on everything about him when he facing a charge. Why you ain't say no Diddy when he was free? You had all the chance in the world.
Because it wasn't a thing, Ak.
Yeah,
hey, you gotta remember, Brick Baby and get killed.
Why would I say something that's not a thing?
Man.
Like, why would he say it then, Ak? Maybe now
was a Batiman from the get go.
I don't know what he thinks. I'm saying is everybody's saying no Diddy's.
Yo, at least Fabulous. I don't know what happened with Fabulous and Diddy, but like Fabulous is knowing that, like, you know what? He not trying to just throw his, whatever they were together. Like Meek just seemed like he disloyal, like he throwing his ex-boo under the bus. That's vibes.
No.
Bro, what in the...
Come on, bro. Like, come on,
like,
bro.
off of a video.
Yo, place. You know when I knew something was up with Meek? When they first came out with the allegations, instead of saying, what's up with y'all, nigga? I'm not... Fuck academics for trying to get this shit popping. Yo, I need a beef with... I'm like, nigga, don't be...
If they try to engage shit around me.
Nigga, well, maybe would have flipped Diddy into the pool behind him. Give him some bakas. I don't know what's going on. He didn't say that directly. All I question. So do you think if a nigga call you daddy, he's trying to get shit on you? Yes or no?
No.
You don't think he's trying you, right?
If I hear it?
Of course you hearing it.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it, no.
Okay. So you're saying that Meek would have flipped some shit if he heard Diddy call him daddy.
I can't really.
Yo, niggas was saying that's. Yo, niggas was saying that's. Niggas was saying that's Diddy's pet name for. Niggas was saying that's Diddy's pet name for me.
Can you pull up another situation where he called him daddy or nah?
Nigga, all that shit is on the tapes the feds got.
Got out the pool, just like, yo, bro, why you even doing that shit on camera, calling me daddy, all types of weird shit?
Nigga, you would have been saying
that. What are you on right now? You drunk or like,
Meek would have been saying that.
You don't know if that happened.
No. Let me tell you this.
Nah, Meek keep shit in the streets, did he tell you what happened to Dean? No.
Nigga, Meek ran into 6ix9ine and pulled out his video camera to record 6ix9ine.
Did he tweet that though? Like, did he tweet what happened to Dean?
What happened to Dean?
Oh, he got knocked out. Did he tweet that? No.
Dean be in the street. He getting fights all the time. What I got to do with Meek? Meek knocked him out?
The guys knocked him out. Did he tell you? Did Meek tweet how he was on OT7?
But did Meek do it?
Meek didn't catch him.
Okay, so
whoever caught him, he had a green light. Go. What Dirk said, go.
All right, so Meek didn't do anything to Dean. All right, what about the other guy? What's the other guy named? OT7 Quan. Oh, OT7 Quan. So you say
he's on his block. He was on. Did he tweet that he's on OT7 Quani's block?
So you say Meek Mill went to OT7 Quani block to do what?
Huh?
To do what? To like
chilling.
Okay, so
chilling. Lamborghinis, Maybachs.
This kind of assumed that he was on OT7 Quani block, and OT7 Quani wasn't okay with that.
He wasn't around. Here's what I'm trying to say. OT7 Quani said niggas can't come outside. Meek's been outside like he's homeless. Everywhere in Philly. North Side. Everywhere. Berg Street. OT7 Quani's block. Everywhere. Chilling. Good. Yo, Meek bring a Lamborghini on that.
I think Meek is a little bit down bad because when he got to adopt the saying, you know who made up No Diddy, right?
I don't believe that bitch ass came up.
It got popularized by everyone else.
Hey, listen. Here's saying, I'm going to keep saying, yo, me and that nigga Diddy ain't never had no sexual encounters. We ain't been in no sexual situation with nobody else. You feel me? I personally think the reason why Meek ain't came out and said it, I think him and Diddy ran train on girls. I really think that. This is my personal opinion. Because why not just address the direct thing? It makes it seem like, yeah, maybe you ain't get fucked by Diddy, but y'all were in a sexual... And by the way, that's normal for most of these entertainers. That's why half of them are quiet. They were all running trains on these girls. So that's why they're all ducking their taco like, yo, I hope when she come in, she start mentioning names, she'll mention me. I think, again, maybe Diddy ain't get fucked by, Meek ain't get fucked by Diddy, but they, like, how easy would it just to say, I've never been in any sexual situation with anybody else and Diddy or Diddy himself? Them pussy.
Books.
Yo, the industry's lying. Chat, let me tell you this. The conversation around Diddy is that Diddy was horny with everybody. Like, that's kind of obvious, right? Like, that's kind of obvious.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
All right, well, if that's not true, I'll put. Well, first of all, he'll probably come out and say that, but I guarantee Meek and Diddy been that. But there is a very thin line of, like, you know, acting like you were never at these parties, niggas was never calling you daddy, and all right.
Act, bro. You be making shit up. You be reaching, bro. I'm telling you, Act, you be reaching.
Tell Meek to watch out for Justin Combs. I don't know if you want to run into that demon soon, but
yo, Act, they not Ray J. Ray J's a pussy.
Stop it, bro.
Blast is live on Complex and he did nothing about it.
Nah, bro, he's promoting a product. Yo, y'all niggas be just trolling. He told the guy to break it. Thing is, if Tim was just a guy who just popped smoke, it's like, yo, your whole goal that day, interview with Pops, PNB Rocks killer. What do I, PNB Rocks killer? What do I want to hear about how you felt? I want to hear about how you felt you were justified to go run up in that Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles and shoot him if he didn't give you your chain. Like I don't think that's justified at all. So why the action happened, which they could with the little Tim thing, they don't mind it as much. But the Pop Smoke killing, a little bit on Lil Tim talking about you say he found out that he killed King Von, and this is his point of view on it. I'm gonna go grab something.
Okay, so now you're shot, you're bleeding on the ground, and since you're shot in the legs, are you able to walk at all or no?
Nah, my left leg didn't really get shot. And then I didn't even know I got shot in the ass until I got to the hospital the next morning and stuff like that. But I knew I got shot in the hip because I felt that. So my right hip, I wasn't walking on that. Like, I pulled myself up from the back of the truck. Like, I pulled myself up and I really like limped back to the door on my left leg because my left leg wasn't hurting.
Okay, so did you drive yourself to the hospital or did Quando drive you?
It was both. I'm the one who pulled off. Like, I was telling Quando to get in the car because there was so much going on. I know, like, gun jam, I'm injured. Ain't not too much I really could do to help you still. So it's like, ain't no reason for us to sit here. And then my other partner, I don't know where he was at. So it's like, I was telling Quando, so we might well get in the car, we might well go. Because there ain't too much we could do. Ain't no reason to be just standing here looking stupid. But, like, I'm the one who pulled off. Actually helped me started driving. But
okay, so you guys go to the hospital.
Right. We still standing outside. I think that's why he went on live, because he was trying to say, like, he was going to get a lawsuit or something just in case. But anyway, lady was panicking inside the hospital.
You know what I realized, chat? This video, I never knew that shit was real. I thought it was like a fake video or like an old video. Quando Rondo outside hospital. This was actually real. It's like a 3-minute video somewhere. Right here.
Come on, he's shot. Come on, Bit, bro, you got this shit, dog. Come on, cuz, just keep breathing, Bit, bro. Just keep breathing, cuz.
Hold on, you can't move on that fast,
You got it,
bro.
my fault.
Yeah.
Man, he's shot, what you mean wrong side? Man, what you mean I gotta stay right here? Man, we need to get... Ma'am, how? He done been shot before.
Okay, sir. 10-4. Can I get some...
Yeah, I thought this was fake. This shit was real as hell.
Man, let me hold your phone, please.
So, people had titled this as Quando at the hospital with Vaughn, which didn't make no sense. That's why I think people thought it was fake. But it was at the hospital with Tim after he got shot.
8757. 8757.
Y'all got some gloves?
Hold up, man, get him a wheelchair, man. What we doing? What y'all doing, cuz? Man, what you mean? Man, we can't take him around there. That man gonna die.
Oh, wow.
To the man.
They coming, sir. You got some gloves?
I guess Tim.
Man, fuck, man.
Why did he go live? I don't know. Anyway.
You know what video I want to see?
Little Tim speaking. So now we know that video is real, and we never heard Tim speak in that video. Was he conscious? He had to be conscious, right? All right, let's listen. He had to be conscious, right? All right, let's listen to this.
Because he was trying to say like he was gonna get a lawsuit or something just in case. But anyway, lady was panicking inside the hospital. Finally, she ran off and got a key and came back and locked the door. Cause she said she wasn't supposed to unlock the door because of COVID and stuff like that. It was a lady out there outside who helped me get to the door too. I swear I don't know who she, but I don't kind of remember. There was so much going on though. But she helped me get to the door too though. Like a lady who don't even work in the hospital. She was standing outside telling me like I'm gonna be good and stuff like that. But anyway, like when they took us, it took them like 5-10 minutes just to come from the back, just to come get me with a wheelchair and stuff. But eventually they ended up cutting all my clothes off. And you know how they put the little stuff on your nose and stuff and all that type stuff. But I guess I went straight into surgery after that though, I guess, because you know they put you to.
And apparently he was alive on the way to the hospital, but by the time he gets to the hospital, goes into surgery, he ends up dying. Are you aware that the guy you just shot is in the same?
Yo, his face is just stone cold. Yo, his face is just stone cold. Which I guess I understand.
I had to get there before them. I got there before them, so I don't even know that. I don't really find this out till the next morning when I wake up, when a nurse tell me like, it's a lot of people who came here last night. It's a few who didn't survive. You blessed, you did survive and stuff like that.
When you found out that King Von died, how'd you feel?
At that moment, I still didn't know exactly who he was. I just knew like they were saying like someone had died, so they were saying like someone had died, so and then it's like they had me
Yeah, I believe he ain't no King Quando. That in a previous interview of his, he admitted that he did have conversation or some back and forth with King Von when they were at the other spot. They were at another spot before the hookah spot. Because in the conversation with me, he says, yeah, I didn't know I had a problem. I just woke up and all this shit happened. But some people are pointing out that he admitted that he was in conversation with King Von.
So it's like I couldn't even see the TV and stuff, so I really don't know who they talking about. I just know they kept saying some rapper came in here last night and died. So I really didn't know who they actually was talking about. So, but in my mind, when I'm waking up, I know what happened last night. But in my mind, I just know like shit. I was just protecting my little brother.
When you did finally find out
that's real.
I think it's goofy. When did this interview happen? Recently?
AJ, that wasn't goofy, man. He was being honest. And Von ain't did
That's
that
goofy.
shit.
Yeah, it got niggas shot multiple times. It got multiple niggas shot, and one nigga we know for sure killed. So and it got you shot, nigga. You should be dead. But Tim should be dead. He got lucky. He fucking got a grace of God. He's not. But one nigga is confirmed dead, and probably multiple others because he did that. So, because he is literally the responsibility. Like Little Pop's murder is on Little Tim. Like, but he's acting like it just didn't happen. Like,
I think a lot of people put that differently, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think even people who love King Von realizes that, bro, what Tim did, it's kind of like what you if the roles were reversed. How not? Why do you think it would have ended in a fight? He got out of the shot because he thought that Quando was gonna get killed.
Okay, like
say that, like
Von made a crash out move, right? Von made a crash out move that put everybody in a weird position. I keep saying that even Dirt being locked up is all it's Von. That it's a domino effect. Von crashed out. Fans, people he shot at.
Okay, and now Little Pop is gone. Plus probably other niggas.
Okay, and then all right, with you saying niggas. Okay, and then all right, with you saying that now Lil Durk is gone. So you can't like you're trying to blame it on one side.
Fine, but
yo, pull like this.
I
play
just
this.
don't
I'm gonna keep it a beat with you.
Talking like,
hold on, I'm gonna keep it a beat with you.
Big Bad Wolf.
I'm gonna keep it. Hold on, I'm gonna keep it a beat with you.
Big Bad Wolf.
I'm gonna keep it a beat with you, and I love Von. I love Von, and I keep it real. Our man's ran up on some nigga trying to fight him when he had niggas with guns with him. Them niggas ended up killing him. Bro, we gonna just leave it at that. Like, that situation just went left. Obviously, we don't like how it go, but we gonna... No. Nigga, they took the situation and said, all right, we gonna kill more of your niggas. They continued, all right, we gonna kill more of your niggas. They continued it on. Let's keep it real. Like, after that situation...
But you're making songs talking about it. You're antagonizing niggas.
Yo.
And now niggas have done got dropped behind that.
But Dirk did the same thing too.
I'm not saying he did it. And Dirk is not on interviews talking like this.
I love Dirk and I hate that I gotta say this, but Dirk got a line in Aha where he says, yo, he says, you on interviews saying whatever. Yo, Dirk on the songs is way more vivid than any interview. Facts.
And I'm not saying
the next day after my brother died, them niggas was down too. Hold on. Nigga, let's pull the lyrics. Hold on. Nigga, let's pull the lyrics up, nigga. Like, bruh, with all due respect, bruh, just listen to it.
If I'm Little Tim, if I'm Little Tim, if I'm Little Tim,
no, you're playing favoritism. You're playing favoritism on who's a poppin' rapper.
I'm not. I'm sliding if I'm Little Pop. No, they made the nigga a meme.
My nigga.
Because of you. A meme.
My nigga.
Because of you.
My nigga. Yo, if you
do you not think Lil Pop's mom blames Tim? Like, yo, bro, like, you know she blames him? Tim and Rondo? For her son dying?
No. If Lil Tim for anything.
But
there's three people that died that night.
I would do the same shit Lil Tim did.
There's three
so I'm not mad at what Lil Tim did.
There's 3 people that died that night, 5 people that got shot. None that included the main guy that they were supposedly mad at, which is Quando. Most people would say the reason why Quando didn't get shot is that the shooter popped out, and now everybody was trying to shoot the shooter, including King Von's guy, without acknowledging, without him, there's a possibility that Quando is dead.
Yeah, I would have did the same shit Lil Tim did.
Okay, and if you're gonna look at it in that aspect, so remember, Lil Pop is Quando's cousin, which means Lil Pop's mom is Quando's aunt, right?
Yeah.
Which means she was going to, without Lil Tim, she was going to be very honest with you, right? I'll be very honest with you. In situations like that, it's the fault. When I talk to
y'all, I have
get
to do.
this
I'm
type
doing.
if started to blame, right? You blaming the guy who saved Quando's life. You see what Quando doing now? Quando should have been doing then.
Don't blame Quando. I 1,000% blame Quando. I also blame Lil Tim because he's trolling. He was trolling them. He was making it to where niggas really wanted to catch niggas. Like niggas wanted to catch niggas.
On the end of
No,
hold on. Wait, hold on. Kill somebody? Bro, he could have said he's smoking on Vaughn. He ain't never said that. He actually showed some empathy for the fact that Vaughn's mom lost a kid. And, you know, obviously, like, again, I'm not saying he did everything perfect, but for you to blame him for everything else, I'm like, yo, to me, that's crazy. Go ahead, though.
Here's why I say I do. You missed the point.
Nah,
you made it to where niggas
you're so
wanted
one-sided. You're so one-sided with this. I'm gonna tell you why. Right?
How?
Okay, this should happen. These guys get blackballed, right? So they can't even make a living, right? You have this guy who basically he's on a shit bag and he's like locked up facing a murder, right? He's on a shit bag and he's like locked up facing a murder, right?
Yeah.
What happens on the other side? Dirk is literally telling these niggas, go outside, go do a show.
Okay, so now your man's got put on a fucking put on a t-shirt. What you gonna do about it? They have done nothing about it. They're still doing interviews talking about the same shit. Your man's got his head knocked off his fucking shoulder, nigga, because of y'all. Do something about it now. That's what I don't respect.
Well, I mean,
Dirk is in jail. The job is finished.
They could have got Dirk. They could have get niggas around. They could get niggas around. Is dying.
Listen, we're going off what you said. We don't know what's being done.
We seen what niggas did. They knocked that nigga off the map. And these niggas ain't doing shit but talking about it. That's what I don't respect. Them niggas.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you.
They're basically saying.
Who's that?
And this is what I've just gotten from even
Pharaoh season. Thank you for the follow, Pharaoh.
All of these niggas is claiming they street niggas. We ain't got no beef with these niggas. We don't know these niggas. And ever since then.
Now, you get shot because of my trolling, nigga. And you die. Nigga, ain't not supposed to be like, yo, just killed this nigga Act. Now, I gotta go get somebody on their side now.
AJ, they didn't. Lil Pop didn't die because of Tim trolling. Lil Pop got shot at or really Quando got shot at because they weren't aiming for Pop.
Yeah, they was trying to kill Quando. Yeah.
Vaughn getting killed. So again, the only thing that Pop, if you want to say, give blame to somebody,
Little Tim's song and all type of shit didn't play a role of how much niggas want the fucking one in them now. I don't want to wait 10 years. I don't want to wait 15 years. I want them now.
I'm saying you're one-sided with it because you're saying that, we should be so scared and just be quiet.
No, right? I'm saying is, why are they not getting active also? They couldn't do shows after niggas died. Okay.
First of all, Dirk, Vaughn, everybody else is always taunted about murders and bodies. So you can't tell Vaughn.
Because the niggas don't want no more smoke. And they was acting like they did. Yo,
AJ, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
They did. Were they not acting like they wanted more smoke?
Man.
They're not acting like they wanted more smoke?
Man.
Like they was like that? Young boys talking hot. All these niggas talking crazy. What are you talking about, Act?
That's true.
Niggas got smoked and did nothing, Act. They did nothing, my nigga. They did nothing, my nigga. Niggas made you a meme. Saying that shit in songs. No! Like, Act. And what did they do? Nigga, drop this flag like a bitch.
Wait.
Did absolutely nothing.
Yo, this is why AJ is hypocritical.
Like, Act. And what did they do? Nigga, drop this flag like a bitch.
Wait.
Did absolutely nothing.
Yo, this is why AJ is hypocritical. Because you know what happened afterwards? So he gets raided. This is after there've been shootings at him, right? So essentially you're saying he should have crashed out with the feds looking at him. And if he didn't, he's a bitch.
Like what Dirk say? Fuck it, the feds can come.
Yo, you're trolling now. He said, yo, stop
Act,
it, bro. He
Act,
said,
did he
fuck.
not say that? Did Dirk not say that?
All right, he
Man, I
did.
fell down to my knees when the law came.
Did Dirk not say that? Of course. If I would have done that same shit. I would do the same shit. I would have done that same shit. I would do the same shit.
Oh, it's fuck my cousin part 2. That's what it is, right? Oh, it's fuck my cousin part 2. That's what it is, right? It's super hypocritical because the same could be said of Dirk. So
it can't.
Dirk turned to a Muslim in the last year. Niggas in jail for putting in work that killed the ops. That's why some of the guys were mad at Dirk. You know that, right? But some people would say, hey,
I'm understanding that.
You knew the feds was looking at you, so you start making peace, becoming a Muslim, you stop doing the hot shit. Now you're saying that Quando, when the feds came in and started so they picked him up anyway. Why do you think that it's smart for what Dirk did, but it was dumb for what Quando did? Especially given the fact that Quando.
Yeah, I'm trying to say. I believe. Let's say before Dirk got arrested, Quando got his cousin killed and did nothing about it. That's it. Like that he got his cousin killed, my nigga. His aunt gotta wake up every day with no son because of his little Tim.
Years before. He said,
I'm not
"Fuck my
saying Dirk
cousin, I
wasn't
told him
taunting.
he gotta go."
He was taunting, but he was also out in the field. We've been through that shit. That shit like Ghostland.
And that half of the street shit, not half, all of it, it's a myth because these in prison and they could get off in 10 years if they tell on you, what do you think they're doing? So I think that's what he's realizing. Dirk is going to get up there when it comes to a trial and look around, and the people who are bringing him down are the guys he used to do all the handshakes with. Is the guys he used to be jumping around the music videos with, the guys who he used to be like hyping up, saying they putting belts on.
Yo, I bet you Dirk is. I'll actually be mad that I didn't get Quando killed in Tim.
What if he in there making his cellmate bed right now?
You made these niggas have to do it to you? What Dirk say in his favorite song? Say the lyrics.
He thought he was riding for. They're working with the feds to take him down.
I'm not saying that's a good feeling. I'm saying them niggas are clowns. But again, I don't think he regrets nigga Little Pop dying if he's a part of it. He said in his most famous song, niggas be alive right now if niggas ain't got.
Yo, hey, so we talking about people that are in prison now, bro. We're talking about people in prison. Like I feel like you tweaking out right now. Yo, the point is this. You were done what Little Tim did.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. If someone try to kill your mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you intervene, and you stopped it from you as revenge for you killing the person. They end up killing someone else. Whose fault is it that that person died?
You said if I kill somebody trying to kill my mom, and if somebody trying to kill me, they get somebody else.
Yeah.
I'm expecting niggas to try to come kill me, especially these street niggas.
Yo, AZ, this is one thing I've realized.
If niggas get a nigga,
is not on the stream.
Now, people who do talk shit, there are ramifications for it, right? But I realize of ramifications for people who did something to someone than people that talk shit. So, for example, you know how many people I done cussed out online? I've seen some of them. They don't even have that energy. It's because it's like, I'm not physically hurting them. But it's very different when someone is dying, right? Like, so again,
on the stream.
You're trying to say the reason why Lil Pop died is not Dirk. Oh, sorry. Vaughn died.
Yeah.
You're trying to make it like, oh, y'all were taunting him.
That's
fans wouldn't have let Dirk forget about that shit.
I'm not saying they would have. I'm saying is try to kill you in like 5 years. Get him then when it's convenient. But nah, Nah, nigga, I'm buying nigga flights to come get you. Nigga, I'm flying on a private jet out there. Like, yo, Act, you forced the nigga's hand. Let's call it what it is, my nigga. Like, you think Dirk was bloodthirsty, nigga. That's like, just call it what it is. Just because, one, his bro died, and two, niggas was trolling him. The niggas that did it. So, all right, cool. You want to troll young